Hello everyone, and welcome to Prestige Encounters, the Dungeons & Dragons campaign that can give you heartburn. I'm your Dungeon Master, Salkos, and this is the D&D campaign brought to you by Prestige Game Community. Get your thumbs ready, because we got a doozy for you.
I was not informed of this.
Before we get into that, we have a few announcements to get through. Maybe it's just the fast food, I don't know. A lot of the music you'll be hearing tonight is brought to you by Midnight Syndicate. Midnight Syndicate is a music production group that creates goth, horror, and fantasy RPG music that you can be using at your tables at home. You can find their music on Spotify, listen to them on YouTube with their great production music videos, or go to midnightsyndicate.com for more information. We made it really easy for you. Use the command !syndicate in our chat for a direct link. We also have the Victor brothers, who gave us permission to use their music in our stream. They create Celtic and fantasy RPG music and are constantly putting out more music than I can keep up with. That just
such ambience.
It's so amazing. It's great. And you can go to their YouTube channel and subscribe. If you want a direct link to the YouTube channel, we have the command !fantasy to give you that link. And make sure you subscribe and their music for both Midnight Syndicate and the Victor brothers to your playlist to be using at your tables at home. We also have other artists that do great work for our community. We have Starving Artist, who creates all of our portraits that you see below. Absolutely amazing. She is also continuing to do the coloring for the character art in campaign 2. But you might be thinking, coloring? Who's doing the line art? Well, we have Shada Copperstone, aka Slimy Rice, who is wrapping up his high school graduation very soon in the next few weeks, and his commissions will be opening soon. And he needs them. He needs a new computer, so commission him.
He's also like super cool. Just wait to see the campaign 2 art.
The campaign 2 art is blowing my mind, and I love everybody's reaction when they get their artwork in, because it is chef's kiss, double.
It's gonna be a cool day.
It's so cool.
Yeah. Let's hurry up and die already so we can start camping. No, I'm just kidding. Let's not do that.
Okay.
Let's not do that.
Well, before we get into well, that's enough for the artists, but we have some other announcements, really important ones. Tonight's sponsor is going to be told to you by Tyler.
Yo guys, a few months ago we were sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends, and they have come back and sponsored us again. Woo! So go check out Raid Shadow Legends, returning sponsor, our first returning sponsor. Also our very first sponsor. Download Raid Shadow Legends, play it on mobile or PC, whatever you want to do. If you're a nerd / gamer like most of us, you like to watch numbers go from low numbers to high numbers, and it's very easy, very straightforward way to do that in Raid Shadow Legends. Did you know that they have 400 champions? 400 different champions that you can collect. Yes.
Can I just share that playing Raid Shadow Legends, like during my lunch break and stuff, so scratch the D&D ache, like the itch. You know, like from week to week, you're waiting for the game, and like you want to like play some kind of cool fantasy thing, but you're, you know, far and away. But I've got my phone here, and just play that.
Yeah. It's just 2 phone taps away, and you can start playing, and you get 14 new champions every month. There's like, it's 15 million downloads. So many people have like downloaded this thing. The graphics are pretty good, especially like for a mobile game. The graphics are fan-fucking-tastic. But yeah, thanks to Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring us again. We love you.
I would just like to say 400 champions is a lot.
Yeah, they put out 14 new ones every month.
Every month, it is 391 more champions that we have on our stream.
That's
what
I'm saying. Yeah, so, our party.
So when you see us all die tonight, just remember, Raid Shadow Legends brought you that experience.
Yeah, absolutely. And we do have a link in our chat right now for you to download the game at. If you want to tell them that we sent you, use that link, and we do have the promo code, Tyler, which I'm sure you're about to get to, but it's 3 years raid, which gives you a whole bunch of new perks, including a epic hero. Also, if you work at a call center, you can automate the fights too, where it does the fights for you. Just saying.
Oh.
Also, Tyler, we have another game that our community has. What do you about that?
We also have a Minecraft server, a 1.18.2 Minecraft server, Java edition. Sadly, no Bedrock yet. We're still working on that integration, I believe. But our server has just released the first custom boss. It's a beehive thing. I haven't fought it yet. We'll see how it goes. But we unleashed one of those two. A new boss, mini battle that you can fight and earn some rewards. We're also working on a sewer boss is next. Tunnel
Dungeon, yeah.
Yeah. We're working on that, which will have like puzzles that you have to complete to get your way to the boss area. And if you hop on now, you can attempt to fight the bee boss without worrying about losing any of your items. All deaths in the boss room are safe deaths. And also, 1.18 has insane terrain generation. If you want to just hop on and check out the terrain generation, we got a real cool world. It's at mc.pgc.gg. Come join us, fight bees with us, trudge through sewers. Let's do it.
The name of the first boss is Queen Beyonce, the corrupted matriarch. So,
why wouldn't it be?
Beyonce. So go ahead and fight her because I programmed it myself. Have fun. Well, that's some gamer news. But tell us about our current fundraiser, Chloe.
Of course. So just a little reminder for anyone who doesn't know, we do have a Redbubble where we have some merch available for purchase. And with Pride Month coming up, we have started our collaboration with the Trevor Project once more. They support LGBTQ youth in getting better living situations and support in their life. We all know that like right now, that is necessary. So we want to make sure that we support our youth, and you can get a cool shirt out of it. You can get crazy designs. We have so many flags. The Lich Please, that's a constant favorite. And you're doing a good thing. So
I actually got an email yesterday from Redbubble saying that you can even start getting your merch very soon for, guess what? Your pets. Like little bandanas and everything. So that's coming real soon to our store as well. Get a little Ember Alfraxius bandana. It's gonna be great.
My cats would fucking hate that.
yeah,
It will put your head.
So much.
I will love it because I'll give her belly rubs. All right. Do we have any other announcements? Is that it? I think that's
My
it.
hat is on my head. I'm ready.
Oh, look, Mr. came up to say, yeah, I do want the bandana. Buy it for me. Good job. Here, have a treat on camera. Never get one.
You get a doggo cam?
Yeah, it's happening right now on camera. Okay. Well,
Dog cam.
Go ahead and grab your drinks, grab your snacks as we welcome you to our table and we begin our next session of Prestige Encounters. And welcome back, everyone. So, where we last left off, the champions of Cataran wrapped up their business across the 3 months that they had between their fight with Veskar the Insatiable and the completion of their town and the celebration of their victory. They were able to explore their town fully, along with a very stunning announcement from Uzetsu saying that he was considering lichdom and becoming an Arc Lich, which is a good lich for those of you who do not know. Which, you know, brought up quite a lengthy debate that was interrupted by Lord Lightvine, your patron and the organizer of your festival. And from there, you all decided that you should hold off on the lichdom, and then you all should get some rest for the celebration the next day, which you all took part in. People taking a variety of interests. I'm praising you as you walked by, and it all came to the big event where notable people from around the world, people that you've met throughout your adventures, gathered to celebrate your victory with Veskar. You had the Queen of the Feywilds, the Summer Queen herself, Leona Roseblossom, join you in your ballroom. Jack even got to dance with her. all the dwarven lords of the dwarven clans of Thorn, along with Shada's mother and uncle. His uncle has been stepping in with him to be the head of the Copperstone clan while in his absence. Zark's mother and sister, along with Mother Iris and Tessa Dunder and her family, Yerner Dunder and Lucy Dunder. You also had the Emperor himself, Asdar Grunstan, come to your celebration along with the ministers and the chief of the Druidic tribe in Sanunde. Elf did decide to sneak off during the celebration to take some people that she had captured and sacrifice them to her patron Orcus, but was noticed leaving the party and followed by Mother Iris, which Elf had no choice but to have her tied up and use power word kill to end her life to not let her secret out. Returning to the party and the celebrations continued, the many members of the champions gathered to continue the next dance for no music to resume. It was at this point all the torches went out and this magical darkness filled the room and panic began to set in just as Elith was tapped on the shoulder and turned around to see the face of Mother Iris smiling at her right before she was hit with this bolt of green necromantic energy. And this is where our story continues. Champions, you all are gathered throughout your great hall as this room goes completely black. Panic sets in as the number of your guests, lords and ladies of the world, are now subjected to this pitch black darkness. Zark, you notice as these glowing blue eyes begin to come into the darkness, illuminating the area as people rush back and forth trying to find the exit and complete darkness. And you notice as they hiss and they look around, some of these people, their silhouettes freeze in mid-run. Shada, you feel someone grab your arm and you hear, "Keep me safe, son," as your mother says in your ear. But then as you're beginning to pull her along, she grows much heavier and you cannot move her arm anymore. As this happens,
what the fuck?
Soon all of the screams begin to die down as the darkness begins to clear. And in the middle of the room stands a man with gray smoke billowing from under his robe, his eyes glowing green deep in the sockets of his half-rotten face. Many of you would know him as Bullen Frail. Looking around the room as the darkness fades, you all see your guests have all been petrified and turned to stone. A number of these beasts now lowering their heads, looking at the ground, not making eye contact with you, are recognizable. You have faced these kinds of creatures in the sewers of Terranol before. Basilisks, but many of them have holes in their sides, bones exposed, rotten flesh. All looking down, avoiding eye contact with you deliberately. Champions. It is so good to see you in my true form and able to finally reveal myself to all of you in a formal fashion. You may know me as Bullen Frail. I would like to properly introduce myself. I am Calistan, the Generous, and I am only here to deliver a message. We will be taking your loved ones, your family members, along with us. And in return for their safe resurrection, we'll call it, you will fulfill a task for all of us. The choice is yours. What say you?
Real quick,
I think I can. Oh,
you said they're all petrified. Does that include the queen of the summer court?
She is surprisingly gone.
Surprisingly, huh?
Not surprisingly.
not surprising at all. No.
I
I think I
we
can.
have
I think I can. I think I can speak for all of us when I say, like hell you are.
Oh,
There's a little ditty, and it's called "Get Fried."
I did think that extinguishing the flame of life in your long companion, he gestures to Mother Iris, would have been enough of a warning for you.
oh. How dare you?
Oh yeah.
How dare you?
I'll fix her in the morning.
Realistically though, this is he said he wants us to do something. What do you want us to do for you? That would require petrifying an entire ballroom of guests.
I would like for all of you to head north to the mountains and retrieve something for me. You see, I'm unable to go there myself. It'd be much more fun for you all to do it for me.
I'm looking over at Ember and quietly going, so, kill him?
I think if we kill him, whatever they're looking for, they're just gonna get. Anyway, you might as well see what it is.
Shada is just looking in horror at his mother and uncle.
Poor guy. I have a question though, Bolin, Trail. Is this artifact that you want? Does it happen to look a little bony?
Very perceptive of you, girl.
Is this sanctioned? Is this an authorized situation that you've got going on? Because if this isn't approved, what are you doing right now, Bone Frail?
Our shared master has abandoned you.
I see.
Sure.
Elf, can you blow something up real quick?
Let's do an Eldritch Blast at the floor.
Elif points at the floor and conjures up her eldritch energy, and all you get is a few sparks out of your hand.
No freaking way, dog.
Well, that's not
Uh-oh.
good.
Well.
So she's free of him. What do you have to offer? What's to stop us from ending you right now, Golden Friel?
The death of your loved ones.
Yeah, see, every time we've been threatened that, it usually doesn't end well for the person that's threatening that. So,
Some of us have died before. Didn't take.
multiple
We can figure
times.
that out.
Twice.
You think I'm tough? You should see my mom.
Who's also stoned.
God damn it.
Yeah, she's hard as a rock.
I didn't.
I'm
know
sorry.
that
I'm sorry.
She was here. I thought she was out somewhere in the city playing craps.
Is Gari stone? Is Gari in the room?
Gari's not at the party, he's upstairs.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Okay.
Not only those of your loved ones. You see, when all of the dragons were attacking the cities and leaving the deceased behind, we gathered them. And on my command, Hordes of the undead will raid your city and kill your citizens, and this land will be forever cursed. You cannot save them all. You can certainly try, but you will not be able to save them before you get through me. So really, the choice is yours.
Where can we find you when we get the artifact? How do we...
Of course. You'll find my keep within the Azure marshlands, just before the forest.
The marshlands before the... Alright.
He points to Jack. This one should be aware of where it is.
Where is it?
He reaches out his hand. It's, you notice, like, as he reaches out, the sleeve kind of exposes it with this grayed, withered flesh, and a couple of maggots drop out of it. Do we have a deal?
Just to reiterate the deal one more time, we get the artifact and we bring it to you. You will release our loved ones.
Safely resurrect them, indeed.
I see.
I'm
I
not
don't
sure
know.
we would like the resurrection that you do.
And think wisely on what your next actions will be, because if I disappear, my pets will go quite mindless.
I'll go ahead and shake his hand. Squish those maggots in it. Really make it a nice mush.
I'll go ahead and summon the scythe, and I'm just gonna stand there, just holding it. That's just... Reaper's scythe just materializes in my hand.
Does she speak for all of you?
Looking at him.
Opposition. I suppose so. Well,
How many of your friends are there? Where are they? Are they in here? Are they wandering the grounds? Are you telling us that our keep is overrun?
not yet.
How many basilisks in the room, DM?
Make a perception check with disadvantage because you're gonna quickly look around the room.
Okay.
Can I? Does
16.
Ember know anything about Calistan?
Make a history check. Around the room, there are a total of 5 basilisks, all zombies, looking at the floor. Like they are on Calistan's command, not making eye contact with any of you.
It's a
You take
25 for the history.
A what for the history? 25?
Yeah.
There is a brief note in a very weathered book that you read, mentioning the first Lich, and that is Calistan. He was ironically given the title the Generous because he was undeniably cruel and gave people less than quick deaths and less than pleasant ones.
I hate irony.
For this moment, I think we should work with the Archmage here.
A wise decision.
Alright, so let's hear it. What's your goal?
I don't believe I have to share that with you.
What's your goal? Maybe we can work together. Maybe we can help each other. Come on. You've taken the liberty of kidnapping our friends and threatening our lives, and now you're extorting us to go and do something for you. The least you can do is tell us what exactly you're here to do.
The least I will do is not wipe out every single life in this room.
Oh, please, you need us. Otherwise, you would have done it yourself. This is your way of getting us to do what you need us to do. So,
I have a question. Mr. Undead Wizard thing. Do you still have kneecaps?
He's just gonna look at you. He's not even gonna dignify that with a response.
You better still have fucking kneecaps, because I'm gonna break those bitches.
I'm not understanding this. I'm not understanding this at all. How am I supposed to go and get the artifact and assist if I am not being assisted and if I am not given the tools to do so? How am I?
I have an idea about that. We can probably discuss it after he leaves.
Is it just like no contact now, Bolin? Is that what it is? Why couldn't he tell me himself?
I don't think that's what it is.
I'm on to you. I'm on to you.
I think to get whatever we're looking for, you can't be associated with him.
Ah. Now this would be an intelligent take.
That's why he can't go get it himself. That's why he.
Yes. This is a big
That's
brain.
why you can't use your power.
Big brain
So-
moment.
It all makes sense. Okay.
you do need us.
You're just
Well,
the most
Bolin
convenient
Fram,
ones
you-
to use.
Indeed. And at the moment, the best equipped, ever since the dragons came through here. So here you are, vulture to a carcass.
Do not
So what are you
disappoint
looking
us.
for?
You all are gonna watch as he raises his hands parallel to his to the floor as this green energy curls up the robe and up into his arms, into his torso, gathering in this two focused orbs in the palms of his hand as he slams them together. He, along with all of the petrified statues in the room and basilisks, disappear. A flash of light.
There goes our chance to stop him. I hope you're right, Ember.
I don't
No.
think I am.
No.
No.
The place he teleported them to is probably protected against just teleporting them back, isn't it?
Probably.
Well, I mean, this place is supposed to be protected from teleporting into or out of. How did he do that?
Someone needs to go
Is
check
your-
on Mother Iris. He just
Yeah.
mentioned that she's dead.
Ember,
Is she
have we
laying on
checked
the
to
ground
see
anywhere?
that the walls are still up?
So in order of importance, Zark, you look over and it's actually right next to you because it kind of hit the wall behind you.
All right.
Mother Iris's body is there, and it looks shriveled. It looks almost mummified.
Shit. All right. Can I go over? Can I go over and do a little health check? Do a little health checkup.
Yeah, make a medicine check.
All right.
And I'll even say it's with advantage.
Okay. Good. Because that was not great. No, great. Better.
Well,
A
she's
10.
dead.
Oh, God damn it. I want to look back and be like, guys, she's dead.
Okay, I'm going to walk over there and I'm going to cast Wish, and I will wish that Mother Iris were resurrected.
Huh? 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 Huh?
Oh no!
What?
Oh no!
You
Oh
want-
no!
Whoa! Let's talk about this.
And there's the breakdown.
Let's have a conversation, Sam. Let's talk about it.
It's too late, I already did it!
No, please.
Hold on.
Hold on. Check out the. Yeah.
Check out the what? What am I checking out?
So the way that a wish spell would work in terms of resurrection is that it would replicate true resurrection, if I'm correct.
Any
It
spell,
should replicate just resurrection, but it would do so without the material costs.
Let me look at that.
And Elith has gone offline.
She had to go excuse herself for a moment to calm
She's-
her nerves.
I needed to close my blinds, but so is she resurrected? No?
Michael is currently working on it.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Cool.
Sam begins to gather this golden light, kind of begins to form around his silhouette, and then it just shatters. Spell
Oh.
fails.
Can I see if I know what happened there?
Make an Arcana
Or
check.
if I have any fucking idea?
Make an Arcana
Very
check.
tough.
Happens. Elith is gonna like visibly like it's almost like relief. It's just like
It's a 23.
23. In order for resurrection to work, two things have to be.
Oh, she's
There.
not willing.
The soul has to be free and willing. Those two things must be true.
Oh, free and or willing. Okay.
Jack's gonna stand there scowling for a moment. Why kill her?
Is there
Is that supposed to be a warning?
is there any reason that her soul would be trapped somewhere?
Also, how could he have killed her that easy? It was only one blast we saw her.
I mean, I can do a lot of damage. I could probably kill her in one blast.
I don't think
Okay,
she's-
not the time, Ember. All right, weird flex, but okay.
I'm just saying. I'm not.
I'm just saying, I could kill everybody in this room right fucking now.
I'm not as powerful as she is, or as he is.
Hey,
I
Elith.
killed her in one shot, and I'm pretty sure I can as well.
Hey, Elith would do that soul trap thing, right? What if he could have done that?
I think isn't he a lich, if I'm not mistaken? Or something adjacent to it.
He's the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So don't they eat souls? Don't they do something with consuming souls? And like, you know.
You know who's been looking into this a lot? He's Eskew.
Given my knowledge of Lichdom, do I know if it's recoverable to get her soul? Or if her soul is recoverable from that point?
Make an Arcana check.
Sure. And as for the book, I should get advantage on that, right?
Yeah, you're recalling on a fact of evil, so yes, you would get advantage.
Awesome.
Or I think you would add your proficiency to it. Book of Vile Darkness. Where's my DMG?
As he's recalling this, one of the embers, you're not
Double
sure
my
which,
proficiency.
comes up to Hizescu and says, "That's what you want to become."
I don't need to eat the souls of innocent old ladies, though. That's the primary difference. But yeah, with that roll, that should be a. My proficiency bonus is +6, so that would be a plus another 6. So I rolled a 29.
So it is a soul would get stored in what's called the phylactery, which is consumed if the lich has to reform. It doesn't necessarily mean that her soul is kept there, but that is a possibility that you could surmise on. But her soul could also be contained through some other means, or it could just not be willing. There's a lot of speculation on the topic.
So I'm going to relay that to the party. Our best bet, if we want to maybe get Mother Iris back, if she even is willing to come back, is destroying Bolin Frail's phylactery, which we'll need to destroy regardless before we can kill him.
All right, we can try again then.
Once Hizescu says that, Ember is gonna sit down and actually, hey, can I do this without? Oh no, it just says name it. Okay. Ember's gonna go up to his room, grab some supplies, and sit down and start casting the spell.
What are you casting?
legend lore.
Okay. So while he's doing that, what are the rest of you doing?
Pinching the bridge of my nose, going, well, it was a party while it lasted.
Shadow's just kind of sitting in the spot that he was when they were all petrified.
Clint is gonna start going outside and like going to check on the guards to see if they're petrified, going to see if like the food vendors are petrified, going to see if his staff is petrified.
I'd like to look to see if there's anyone else who's dead. I'm gonna wander around looking for more. Anyone else like Mother Iris?
I'll call down my simulacrum and we'll be searching as well.
All three of you can make individual investigations. Sam with advantage. So you have a person helping you specifically.
29 for me.
29 for Jack.
3.
Hit the wrong button.
So, Jack searching the castle grounds. Your guard isn't. There's no signs of there being a struggle, but they are also not present. You don't know if they were petrified and taken, or what exactly happened to them. Ember and Sam going out into the town. Everything's going on just like the festival's still happening. Nobody is none the wiser to what just transpired in your keep.
I'd like to start prepping to leave as pretty soon. You know what I mean?
Can you find Gari?
That's what I'm gonna go get and have to take care of. Yeah, let's go check on Gari. I don't know where to put him. I don't know where to put him to keep him safe.
Shada, as you're sitting there, you kind of hear something metal fall off of a table and roll across the ground, like something just knocked it over.
Alright, I'll go look towards it.
Currently sitting under one of the tables, where there's a number of platters and goblets sitting on top of, is a small little green goblin.
Oh. Knock knock.
Is it over?
For now. You should go into the town and keep yourself safe.
We could also have him send a message to the palace about the attack.
I mean, the Emperor is here. Sorry, I'll say this as Simulacrum Emperor. Or Simulacrum Ember. The Emperor is here. We should probably inform the palace.
Was the Emperor among those petrified and taken? Oh,
what?
Boy.
Really? He
All
was?
of the guests, except for the Summer Queen, were petrified.
Maybe you should hit up the Summer Queen.
Even Elviron?
He wasn't there. He left after his speech.
Oh.
I had to go to bed early.
He might be somebody we would want to discuss this with. He also might...
A strict 5 p.m. sleeping time.
He also might be somebody who can protect Gari, but honestly, Gari might be safest with us. Sorry, go ahead.
Shadow will stand up and just say to Contact, just do what they tell you to do or something. I'm gonna go help Elith look for Gari.
Gari.
The door opens. What? You told me to stay in here.
Yeah. And now it's time to go. So we're gonna go on a fun little road trip together. Are you excited?
Again? I thought this was our home now.
Yeah, I know it's a bit sudden, but you know that you know the group, you know our family. We have a lot of important things to do. And you're getting to an age and to a skill where you can start integrating new tactics. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be good for you.
Make a deception check.
Ugh, I don't like deceive. I feel like maybe like 19, like maybe that wasn't like deception. I don't know.
You are being deceptive. I mean, he rolled an 18. He believes you.
The lies we tell our children.
Just to keep them safe and happy.
I would like Simulacrum Ember to do, as Ember is casting Legend Lore, I want him to do like simple administrative things, like he's gonna go check the vault, see if it was broken into, if there's anything missing, go check on the school, see if everything's normal there, just kind of do the rounds.
Okay, so this time I'll say that your Legend Lore spell does complete. So what are you naming for the object?
I want to name the phylactery of the first Lich Calistan.
Not much detail is revealed to you. There was a brief moment where it was found, but it was quickly hidden again, and that party that found it went missing. The phylactery is never with Alisan, except for when he must refill it or re-empower it. He keeps it far away in a safe location. That's all that's really revealed to you.
Okay. It was found once and then hidden again. The people who found it went missing. Do I have like names of the party that found it?
So it was an archaeological team that were excavating the old grounds of the Agron College of Magic, where the old college once stood.
Who wants to bet he makes the same mistake twice?
It might be worth looking into. It might just be somewhere near there, even.
Yeah, it might.
I don't even know if I'm there to discuss this with you, but like meta knowledge, if he was in Thorm, I mean like a vision of him, I guess. Does he have relation to Thorm? Is that a safe place? These are things I'm thinking. That's what I do have a question for Ember. When he gets a chance, when he comes back, and whatnot.
I'll say that the party is returning from their task in the hall with Gari with you. Simulacrum Ember is still about the town. Go ahead, Ember.
Okay. I was just gonna ask if Simulacrum Ember was back or if he found out about the vault in the school.
The vault is safe. The school he's currently checking on, but everything in the castle is safe other than your guards missing.
Are we all meeting together in like a meeting hall? Social.
Let's do that. Gather around. Family meeting.
War room.
Meeting. I'm spinning the scythe with my fingers and I twirl it. It's lighter than it looks. And just as it swings downward, it just kind of melts back into the shadow of my cloak. And that's it. It's gone.
Elith is just gonna sit, and then Gari will sit, next to her, and she'll just kind of like be playing with his hair. I'm
So,
a little concerned. I'm not going to lie.
because you're powerless and now you have a dependent with you?
Yes, yes. And I'm not entirely sure why I'm powerless, because I recently just talked to my patron, but Ember brought up a really good point.
Which is?
That if I am in association with my patron, we won't be able to gain access to where we need to go.
It's a good guess. It's interesting.
Yeah.
The sensible thing would be to leave you behind, because none of us are associated with him.
It is just that, though. It is a guess.
But if
It's
it's just a
interesting.
guess, here's what I'm worried. I'm worried that he's is what I was thinking at first, where I've kind of been cut off. And we have other possibilities, so I'm not gonna make any, rash decisions yet.
Can
I
I
have contacts if I need more power that I can call.
Yeah.
I mean, the Winter Queen is dead.
The Summer Queen I might be able to talk with. What's his name from when we were on the river in Gahana? I got the coin from him. He was real greedy.
Do you think they can bring you back to your current previous power level as of, an hour ago?
I think it'll take, some practice. I'm sure that it's a different, mode of magic. But
Everything we've been doing has been very dangerous. What can you do?
really good question. I can do an unarmed strike. I'm assuming that I don't have any of my features or anything.
You should have your feats and stuff, but you shouldn't
You can-
have anything that you get from Warlock. You should not have.
So do I still have the ability to put my arm back on?
You don't know.
Oh, should we test it, y'all?
Might not want to find out.
Yeah, there's less risky things we can test.
Maybe try that on like an eyelash or something.
Do we have magical items that instead of enhancing your ability, they give you a magical ability? Because we might need to give those to Elith so she can cling desperately to life.
Here's my question.
Hugh Zescu. You can tell if things are celestial fiends undead. Is she still undead?
Elith. I should be able to tell using some divination magic.
I
Give me a
have
moment.
my ability to do that.
There's also that as well.
I can do that so you don't have to waste anything.
Thank you, Shadow.
Shadow will use Divine Sense to check if Alth is still undead, along with all the other effects.
Aleph is indeed still undead.
Still as dead as ever.
This is good news. That means if I lost my arm, we could probably put it back on. And if I died, I would probably come back, right?
I mean, you're almost as dead as a doornail.
Just about.
Why would he abandon you?
I was not quick enough and not competent
Quick enough for what? Competent to do what?
to retrieve this artifact. The
Did he-
wand of Orcus.
He tasked you to do that.
Yes, a long time ago. But we got distracted with the dragons. I couldn't.
We've had a few months. You never mentioned it.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't feel like good things will happen when we get that artifact. I just wanted to enjoy it a little bit.
Well, I can understand that. But that opens up a new problem, which is, do we even get that artifact back?
Yes, I need it. Give it to me.
But bad things will happen. You just said that.
Well, in the hands of my patron, yes.
He's not your patron anymore.
No, we're still patron and warlock. Don't get it twisted. He's just going through a moment, okay? But
Pretty certain you cut contact.
regardless, okay. I'm gonna get the wand. I'm going to use it. I don't think I need to have any power to do so.
What wand?
The wand of Orcus.
You just tell your son about an ancient, powerful artifact?
Why not? He needs knowledge. Ember, you cannot be the one telling me that a young wizard should not be knowledgeable about the dangerous artifacts in the world.
He's been in the same room with dangerous artifacts for a little while now.
And if he's coming with us, there's some things that we can't hide. There's some things that he's gonna have to experience.
What kind of weaponry does Eleth have on her right now?
Well, here's a question. Did we destroy the Orb of Dragonkind yet? I know that's something that we wanted to do. We never explicitly did it, so I'd like to clarify that now.
I don't think we did.
Thought
think we
Shada did it, but I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either.
I haven't. We didn't roleplay that or anything. I would have wanted to, definitely, as it was part of the whole,
Yeah, there was some like weird. Do we do this during the 3 months? Do we roleplay it? Do we say we got it done?
Right.
Show of hands, who would have wanted the Orb of Dragonkind destroyed during the 3 months?
Yes. Flint doesn't care.
Jack would have voted yes. Shada would have voted yes. Anybody else would have voted yes? That's
I wasn't
3.
around though to insist, so.
Not enough yeses, so would not have been destroyed.
Cool.
Would have been put in your vault. Your vault.
Well, there's
Is the orb going to be your new patron?
Alright. Well, Eleth,
iconic.
you are without your powers, and you have your child to look after. I don't think we can in good conscience ask you to come with us on this.
I can't let you go alone. This is my charge. I need to... Are you kidding? I've been tasked with this. I understand I might be a liability, but I feel like I could also be helpful. Y'all don't even know what you're looking for.
Well, it's Gary I'm wondering about.
Yeah. Why would Gary come with us when he could stay with Elviren?
We can put him with Elviren. I'm fine with that. I just want to put him in the safest situation. And, if Bolenfrail was able to... I mean, our keep isn't his tower, but same premise. You know? And if we're on a mission for him, it wouldn't make sense for him to follow us to try to hurt Gari.
Hey,
You know?
Gary. Can you show me what you can do? What's your highest? What's your best spell?
His best spell. Wait, let me get his character sheet up.
I'm so happy. This is so cool.
Also, you guys remember that it's like 10 p.m., right?
Yeah.
Okay. We're not leaving tonight.
He will
Guys,
demonstrate his ability to go invisible.
Oh.
You know, Gary, that will be incredibly useful.
Okay.
Honestly, everybody, leaving him with Old Creek Hip might be smart, but he is just that old, and he doesn't remember a lot of things, and he goes to bed at 5 p.m. every day.
And something else.
And Bolin today demonstrated that he can teleport into places that he should not be able to teleport into. If he wants Gari, he's going to come for Gari. And although Elviren is stronger than any of us, all of us, or, well, any of us, he's not stronger than all of us together. I think keeping Gari with us is probably the safest action.
Yeah.
but that's only if Gary wants to come with us.
Yeah, I guess you are old enough for that, aren't you? Do you want to come with us, Gary?
Oh no.
You don't know. Okay. That's
Elviron's tower probably has a lot of arcane lore, if you prefer that.
Do a little bit of studying.
homework.
Yay.
Yay.
Would you rather be doing homework or fighting undead? Because that looks like your two options at the moment. I'm sorry, Gary. I really am. I truly am sorry.
Can we go see Alfiren?
We can, yes.
We should.
He's definitely asleep, but we should go see him.
We can stop by in the morning before we head out, or whenever we head out. I'm sure y'all have something you need to do.
There's just been an attack. I think you should know about it now.
Oh, Aaron? Yes, especially with who has attacked us
And who died?
and who died.
You guys.
He killed Mother Iris.
Forgot they were.
Why would he do that?
Why did
Why would
he
he do that?
Why did he only kill Mother Iris and petrify the rest?
And took the others he didn't petrify.
Where did the Summer Queen go?
I guess is probably back home.
I suppose
can-
he killed Mother Iris for a morale hit. She's been around a while for us, you know?
She's been with us since before you, I think.
I think so.
I just wish that we could, I don't know, maybe Mother Iris knew something and we could try asking her, but I wish that was possible.
I mean,
Literally.
you can ask like dead bodies things, but I think their soul has to be able to return. And if what the professor said earlier, I don't think her soul is capable or willing to return at the moment.
All right.
He already had our attention by petrifying everyone. Killing Mother Iris.
Might be just something to demoralize us, you know, because we've known her for so. She's like my grandma, even though she's younger than my mom. She's like my older
Something to show
sister.
he's serious.
Also, she's been like the beacon of good and hope in our life for years now. And
We can't let this go unpunished, y'all.
No, we can't.
We gotta get him back.
Yep.
I will do unspeakable things to him for murdering Mother Iris.
So it's agreed. We're going.
I think so, yeah. Yes, but probably not this late. We might want to take a rest, cover some strength.
Yeah.
If you have
Can we-
anything that you need to prepare today before we leave tomorrow, I suggest you do it before, let's say, 8 a.m.
Yes, we'll ride out then. Horses should be ready by then. The full stable. Can we consult some maps, DM, just to get a good sense of travel time?
Yeah.
You know, I really thought I was going to leave Flint behind. Really did. But then you petrified everybody and killed Mother Iris.
I didn't kill Mother Iris.
Well, somebody obviously did.
I mean, no one
Somebody
knows
did.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you gotta make an intelligence check there, Jack.
Intelligence check? Sure, okay. Can I give you a survival check? Or no, it doesn't matter. I mean, 15.
15. So guessing, if you were to travel on horses, you could probably make it within the Elia Forest to the northern side of the Undead Mountains. right to the north and then go to the ruins of Zalren from there within 2 to 3 weeks.
If you were flying there on top of a dragon.
Or Griffin.
I mean, flying would be faster.
Yeah, but on a dragon specifically.
Hey, Ember, isn't it also possible to just teleport close to there? Do we have a place we could teleport to?
It is, but the dragon thing is cooler.
Ruins of Zalren. Oh, it's up near, just north of Myranos with Haldren.
Yeah. It's right there.
I covered it. Yeah, and it's really the mountainous territory that's the mountainous terrain is going to be the one that really slows us down. If we can do as the crow flies, it's actually not that far.
Well, we have 4 weeks, by the way, y'all.
I can get us there tomorrow, most likely.
Nice.
All right, it's agreed.
Express
Fine.
delivery.
Let's go give Elvira the bad news.
Right now, at 10.
Yeah, he'll want to know.
I
Okay.
agree. If he hasn't already been woken up by some charm or ward that he set, he's about to be. Yeah, we'll head over to.
I'm gonna put Gary to bed. Actually, no. He wanted to see him. Let's go. Does he want to see him like this though? Oh, you guys.
All right,
I
all
think
of you head over to Elviren's tower.
I think Flint probably isn't going to go with. He's gonna hang around in the keep and like this is like smart people talking stuff. He's just gonna start sorting things out from the party and cleaning shit up and yeah.
Okay, so heading out of your keep to start heading to Elviren's tower, there is a festival going on. People at this point are rather drunk out in the streets, still playing games, still eating. All of the taverns are very full of life. There's music playing, but as you all kind of walk through the streets, you're all very somber and sad and melancholy. People cheer your names as you walk by, recognizing you for your previous fights and for being heroes, and you all just keep walking. As you head out of the town and make your way to Elviren's tower, your senior citizen wizard friend, you notice that there are a number of body parts around the tower. There are bones, rotten arms and legs and other appendages and bodies.
Give me that.
But this is all within the radius between 15 and 30 feet. Within 15 feet of the tower, it's pristine and clean, and not a single thing is out of place.
Can I tell if there's like a ward here?
Make an Arcana check, or you can do like detect magic, your choice.
Well, I'm gonna do Arcana, but I'm gonna have my simulacrum help me.
Okay.
That's a 26.
2, it's better than 1.
There's
Yeah.
definitely wards going on here, similar to like Sanctuary, where I think Sanctuary might be the wrong word, but Undead without permission.
Forbiddance.
Kind of. Are not allowed within a certain radius of the tower.
Cool. Continue up and
If undead aren't allowed within a certain radius of the tower, how does Elith handle that?
Without permission.
undead without permission can't come into the tower. We all have permission.
You knock. I see you made it through my wards. Go away.
Byron, we need to talk with you. It's of the utmost importance.
I have no interest in your religion. Go away.
Elviren, open the door. Do you remember Gori? Gori's here to see you.
You're gonna hear a number of metal sounds as the number of locks come undone. The door swings open rapidly. He's not standing next to it. He's on the other side of the room with his staff point at you. And typically the staff is flickering like a dying light bulb. This one is fully glowing, white hot.
Both embers put their hands up. Elviron, it's us. Something very bad just happened.
I am the keeper of the golden light in the last doorway. You will not pass through.
Yo, what's he tripping? What's he talking about right now?
Do I know what he's talking about right now?
You can make a history check. But eventually, as you're like, all standing there, his eyes are gonna like kind of realize as excuse me, I apologize. It's you. Come in, have an orange.
17 on history for the.
You have no idea
last
what
light.
that means.
Okay, cool. Elviron.
I would take a note of that. The golden light in the last doorway.
Golden light in the last. Okay. Elviron. We have bad news. Everybody at the party has been petrified except for Mother Iris, your beloved, who has been murdered by the formerly known Archmage Bolin Frail, who is actually the first Lich, Calistan, and he's charged us with retrieving the Wand of Orcus for him.
Or as you all watch, Elviron's shoulders droop. And he leans heavily on his staff. No, she has to be alive.
Sorry, Elviron. We tried to bring her back, and her soul either could not or would not return.
He'll sit down. His hand falls to the side of the chair and drops the staff, and it clatters to the ground and rolls.
Elviron, there's still hope. Her soul could be out there. But we might need your help now. Our killer is out there too. He thinks that we are in his hands now. He wants us to do something for him. But we're going to beat him, Elviron. We need your help to do so. We need you to be strong. We need you to be strong. For the people here who are left, they don't know what's happened. They don't know where we're going. They don't know what's coming. But they're going to need a protector. And we're going to need to call on you when we need you. Can you do that for us? For Mother Iris?
We made it through so much.
We're going to have to make it through a little more. There's one more thing. I'll look to Aleph. We find ourselves once again having to decide where Gary will be. I'll leave it to you, Aleph, to decide.
Elviron, we need Gary to be safe. And he's not safe in our keep, as was demonstrated tonight. And he may not be safe with us. And he may not be safe with you, but we're trying to figure out what's best for him. So we came here to ask you if you think you can keep him safe. And if not, we'll take him. We'll make sure he's safe. But if you can promise us that you can keep him safe, keep him away from the first Lich, the forces of Orcus, which we've seen knocking at your door. If you can keep him safe from that, then we should leave him here with you. If that's all right with you, of course.
I will keep the boy safe.
All right.
I know this is a terrible point to do this, but can I insight check him?
Yeah.
It's a 10.
He seems confident in his ability to protect Ari.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. It probably is definitely safer. So yeah.
I mean, you saw what he did to Mother Iris. You didn't want that to happen to Gary too, would you? Especially if his intention was to demoralize you.
Right.
Gary knows how to go invisible. Oh, Byron. So be wary. He could get up to some tricks.
I have guarded this tower for many years. I can guard it for many more.
It'll only be a couple of days and then we'll be done.
Alright, we need to get some rest now. We have an early start tomorrow.
It would be
Yeah.
safer if you all rested here for the night.
Probably. All the same, I'm going to take watch first.
There's something I must attend to. He's gonna snap his fingers, and a number of beds and blankets and teacups with hot drinks are going to materialize. A number of spiritual, like ghostly figures will show up and start like turning the beds down and all set up for you. He's just gonna somberly hold on to his staff and begin to walk towards the stairs.
I'll take first watch.
Who has the sending stone for Flint? You might want to let him know that he should,
Helen
at his
probably has
earliest
one.
convenience, come over to the tower. Did we discuss the sending stone order? I know.
No, I think you have a...
Huh?
We'll say that Ember has the sending stone for Flint.
I have it. All right. Okay.
Does that make sense?
Ember has 2 sets of sending stones. One I commissioned specifically for Ember and Simulacrum member, and then one for another party member. So, yeah, he'll radio in Flint. Say, Flint, Elviron has graciously invited us into his tower for the night, which has extra magical defenses against creatures of undead, which you can see as you travel here. Okay, I'll be there eventually.
And while Flint makes his way to the tower, the first watch can begin.
I'm just gonna set up and sit by Gari and kind of like, not watch him while he sleeps, but to that extent.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna head outside for a bit, out in the tower. I'll light my pipe. Light it with prestidigitation. And as I am staring at my shadow, I'm looking for movement, looking for a sign that it's still listening.
It flickers for a moment.
Is she dead? Is she really gone? Did her soul pass through where our souls go?
She is devoid of life, but her soul is unaccounted for.
Taken. As we feared. Eleth, she's without power. And we'll need all of us. Strength. Do you think there's a way for her to find her way? Her way to the one you serve? Would he have room for one more?
It is hard to say.
If she were to pursue such a thing, what would I tell her?
I will let you know. And the show is gonna go still.
You were more helpful when you didn't talk to me. I'll blow smoke rings for a bit. I'm gonna keep a lookout.
At this point, I assume Gari is asleep, so Eleth will also kind of sneak outside.
Oh, hey.
Partially to collect bones, partially to talk to Dak. Hi.
How are you feeling?
Fantastic. I feel really great. You know?
Yeah, that bad, huh?
Oh yeah. No, I'm trying to hold on to hope, though.
How does it feel to be cut off from him?
It's not great. But there's a lot of stuff I want to do because I'm real angry and I can't. So that's why I'm trying to be hopeful and just really I'm hoping Ember's right. I'm just hoping that this is a tactical move. But I mean, if it's not, I have other options. It
sounded like punishment.
Doesn't.
Or else, that could be one option. Or it could be, as you said, that it's some kind of a trick. But even then, if it is a trick, then you'd still be acting in service of him. So whatever it is that would keep him from accessing that thing, it wouldn't work. Strikes me there's a third option. It's a game.
A game?
Well, you want your powers back. He gave it to you. Gave you something that you enjoyed, made you feel powerful, made you feel safe. Now he's taken it away. And you'd do anything to get it back, wouldn't you?
I would. He's not mischievous.
No.
He's impatient. Well, he's patient, but to an extent. You know, I get it. I don't know. I do think I have to go with you, though. I think that this is something that I have to do.
Yeah, I'm getting that.
Well,
you'll need to be armed. I'll reach into my cloak and I'll flip out the dagger that Kelwyn made for me. It's good. It's sharp.
So go ahead and take it and put it in her bag.
Don't lose that.
She's not great with sharp items, so.
Sure. It's +1 dagger.
Whew. Thank you, though.
Yeah, that's a loner.
I'll just have to heal y'all, I guess. A little backwards, but
You know,
the orb can do.
If they don't come back, those powers, do you think it would be so bad? Chance for a life, maybe a more peaceful one, a safer one.
There's no life outside of this. Not for me.
Gesture to the town. They seem happy enough. You don't think that could be for you?
As a citizen? No. I can't live in the town, and what if something happens? I can't do anything. That just doesn't sit right with me. For a town that I helped create, that we all worked to found, you want to protect something that you grow and that you raise. If I
I
don't
hear
get my
that.
powers back, she's gonna pull out the wooden coin that she got on the river. I have this coin, and I'll use it. I don't really know exactly how, but I will if I need to. And I'll just strike a new deal. Either this or Gratz.
You've done it before.
Who is he gonna... Don't even get me started. Ooh, don't get me started. Gonna disregard me? I'll go straight to your op. Straight to your rival. Alright? My skills? Crazy. I just need the tools to work with. You know?
I didn't know Mother Iris very well. Seemed like you and she went back quite a ways.
Yeah. We did. She was a great
I'm sorry. For what it's worth, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I asked if her soul had gone anywhere. It hasn't. Stuck somewhere. Maybe there's hope that we can find it.
I didn't want to say it in front of everyone because obviously they want her back. But I think it might be better to let her rest and let her lie. And I don't know. It's a personal thought process of mine. I could be wrong. But I mean, Denton, he had the same idea. He was at peace, you know?
Well, we asked him first. Gave him the choice. Maybe she chose this time. Anyway. Blow another smoke ring. Well, whatever happens. Power on now. I'm sure you'll be a force to reckon with. And I've got your back.
I'll always find a way to get my power back. It's always been.
I believe it. Until then, I'll keep you safe.
As you two sit there and look out over the city as light after light begins to extinguish as it grows quieter and more distant into the early morning, who's taking second watch?
Ember and Simulacrum Ember will take second watch.
Okay. At this point, Flint does walk out to the tower.
Oh, hey! Flint, it's time to sleep. We've got a big morning ahead of us. I hope you packed a lot. I didn't pack anything! And Flint goes running back out the door.
Damn it. Alright, Ember and Ember. What are you doing?
Well, I'm not gonna talk with myself. But
Why not?
It's the content we live
We
for.
all wanted.
do you really want me to talk with myself?
No, we don't.
I mean, measure.
I can if you
Will you do
really
it after
want me
the
to.
session?
I
We
can
can do,
just,
like, a
I can just
VIP
imagine
exclusive.
the two Embers playing chess together. And
Well,
just-
no, there is something that I want to do.
what's that?
Which is about halfway through a REM cycle, so about 45 minutes after Eleth and Jack go to sleep. Ember is going to wake up Eleth.
Well, since she technically doesn't really sleep, she kind of just like lays there and like maladaptive dreams. You know, she
Yeah,
She's
halfway through her maladaptive dream cycle.
Cycle.
I'm gonna wake her up just so I could piss her off just a little bit.
You'll never take me undead. What are you doing?
Hey, I know you're facing some issues with your patron and your identity and what that means to be who you are. And I know that what we're about to do is not going to be the safest thing we've ever done. And it's ill-advised, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to offer you your choice of these. And he pulls out the deck of many things.
Don't John here.
All of you are asleep. Be quiet. All of you.
Well, all the cards that I drew are now gone. So you can't lose intelligence anymore. Your soul can't be sucked out of you anymore. You can lose all like material possessions, I think, but you can gain a wish. You can gain the ability to rewrite one event in the past. You can gain a magical weapon. You can gain a
Let's go outside. Let's go outside. Let's go outside and do this. I'm gonna pull a card. Oh my gosh. Okay, how do I roll for this?
Before you pull, you have to decide how many cards you're going to pull.
Oh, 2. Oh, hold on, real quick. Would my little soul jar, would that be considered like a material item possession?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, here, take this.
Well, no, it's non-magical items.
Hold this anyway.
Are you giving this to me? Is this mine now?
No, you're holding it.
Well, then it's still your possession.
Would you give it back to me?
We'll see.
I can't do that. Oh god. Okay. How do I roll this? Let's see. What am I looking at?
I gave you the option. You didn't hesitate. I waited months. I thought about that shit for months. You immediately went for it.
This is great.
Before I do this, though, I just want you to know that Gari is my everything. Gari is my legacy. And he shall carry on my skills. What do I roll for this? Oh, just a D20, D13. Like,
oh, don't worry about that. I got it. I need to know how many cards you're drawing.
Okay, well, I drew 2. But yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to say. I think that, I don't know, maybe I was a little like disillusioned. Well, not disillusioned, because I still want my power. But I think that Gari will outshine me. You know? So, I would like for him to be more successful.
Like every mother wants for their son. I agree. But I do think that this half-quarter deck of cards might be able to give you your solution for your issue right now. Possibly.
Me too. And if it doesn't and it messes me up, I got that off my chest and we're good to go. So let's see.
If this does happen to go wrong and you die or your soul gets trapped in crystal kept by an evil demon who is just interested in you, is there anything you want me to tell everyone else? This risk is on you. You know the risk. You've seen what can happen when you draw from this deck. Granted, that specific card is no longer in here, but there's other cards that have similar fates.
Just that I love everyone. That's about it.
Okay.
All right, 2 cards. 2 cards.
Oh shit, guys.
All right.
It's about to get wicked.
Please stop touching. Please stop touching your mic.
Please. For the love
It
of
is-
my ears.
There we go.
It is. It is about to get wicked. I agree. Yes.
Already.
Yes. Yeah. Let's see. First card.
So, the first card that you pull out is the Queen of Diamonds, also known as the Moon. You may cast the Wish spell 2 times.
And you can save them forever, or you can use them right now.
Okay. So, a few cards in the deck left. Let's go ahead and
Also,
do
Sam can just do that once a day, every day.
Well, he loses. He.
Yeah, she doesn't have the loss prevention that he has. I understand.
All right, here we go. Last one. Now, I would like to point out that 2 of the biggest cards are still in deck: the Fates and Uriel. Not Fates. Not Uriel. Fates and the Void. So I just rolled, and Alpha, you ready to hear what your last card is?
Goodbye, guys. I love y'all.
As Elif draws the next card within the deck, revealing its side,
Really hope
Elif.
the tiefling pops up.
You may choose one event in history and have it undone as if it never happened.
What? What do I do? What?
Nobody else can make this decision but you
Holy
Right
shit.
now?
right now.
We-
Oh.
We might want to go to break a bit early.
You can do literally anything.
Oh my god.
We might want to go to.
I will read this to you exactly as it says. Reality's fabric unravels and spins anew, allowing you to avoid or erase one event as if it never happened. You can use this card's magic as soon as you draw the card or at any other time before you die. So you don't have to make it right now.
Oh, any
But-
other time before you die.
You do have the option to do it right now if you'd like. But you have the ability to cast Wish 2 times, and you have the ability to change an entire event within the history of history to undo at your choice.
I just want
Can
you
I
to know. I just want you to know that the only thing that could have gone better is that D3 could have been a D4. That's the D3 could have been a 3 instead of a 2. This is the only thing. You could have got one more wish. You basically maxed out the deck of many things in your 2-card pull.
Which basically the rest of the cards remaining are bad, but you know, there's one
Well-
good thing in there, but you know.
Yeah, you could have got a level 5 fighter that was your race.
This is awesome. Okay, I won't make that decision now. Out of character, though, I just want to erase Bowling Frail.
Oh, his entire existence?
Or the fact that he became a lich.
I just want to undo his
Ugh.
birth.
Might be something we can think about. Me as the person who has the deck of many things that she's currently pulling out of. Do I know what just happened? Do I know that she got those 2 things?
I'll let you show him the cards.
Yeah, take a look. I'm still here. I'm still me. Look.
Seeing the cards, I know what they mean, yeah?
Yeah, look at these.
Oh my god. You have so much fucking power right now. You might not be able to cast Eldritch Blast, but you can cast Eldritch You Were Never Born.
I feel my ego seeping back into my body.
Please no. I am regretting doing this. However, I do think you sincerely have the best intentions of the party and your son at heart. What I want to say, along with this gift of your 2 wishes and your ability to rewrite history, is if what I said earlier in the throne room and after the party, if that, or during the party, I guess, depends on what you define as a party. If what I said earlier about you being able to gain access to the Wand of Orcus because you're not associated with Orcus, if that's not correct, if he has just dropped contact with you, I want you to please just reconsider slightly your patron. Maybe the next time you choose somebody who doesn't erase the memories of your friends or doesn't hold hostage your children, maybe choose somebody who is slightly more benevolent and doesn't require the things that you have to do for your current patron. Please, just take that into consideration. If he is done with you, please take that into consideration.
I will, and maybe we could
Summer
try to
Quinn
find.
is a bad bitch. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, she is, and maybe we could try to find other options, and you could help me look. But I do have needs. Not you know what kind of person I am. I don't even have to say it. So I just have to find a patron that aligns with me in a certain kind of way. You know? Maybe the Summer Queen would be into that. Who knows? But
She's into a lot of things, but
violence is just kind of my alley.
you know, it's funny. That little one over there, when he's very violent, but I don't think he would ever do some of the things that you have done. And I'm not trying to condemn you for that. I just think there's different ways to approach life. Like this man, and I point at Husescu. This man wants to become a lich for what? He can practically live forever currently, and he just wants to become undead because why not? There's no reasonable explanation for his decision to become a lich, but you know, whatever. All of you need. Never mind. I'm gonna get off my soapbox.
You're fine.
I understand what you're going through. I try not to judge.
I know.
As Ember is judging you heavily.
I know he's judging, but it's like, it's not judging like, oh, you're disgusting. You're like, that's not the best choice. You know? It's a difference. I see the difference, but still. I don't know.
Anyway.
That's a different case.
You can go back. You called him Zen again. Anyway,
My bad.
you can go back to your non-sleep if you can do that. I'm gonna go play dragon chess with my simulacrum.
Ember, if I could have a word with you.
Oh, absolutely.
Thank you.
Ember, please watch the door. You're welcome, Elif.
Alvaron's gonna lead you to the top floor of the tower. I would like everyone, except for Ember, to leave the channel, please.
Oh boy.
I get whispers! Jack?
He's working on it. So, Ember.
Yes.
We're so excited. You're led to the top tower, and last you were here, there was a multi-dimensional orb of light glowing with these square-shaped rings rotating around it and around each other. Ember. What I am
Yes,
about to
Alpha.
tell you, you cannot reveal. But someone must know outside of me in the event that something happens to me. There's hardly anyone else in this world that's as powerful as you and I believe that you'd be able to take up the mantle if the time came. He's gonna point at the orb of light. That is a key. And I believe the knowledge that's been passed down to me is what the unspoken one may be after.
That's the key to what?
It is the last golden light of the last doorway. And on the other side,
You proclaimed yourself protector of that. On the other side is what?
the realm of which the creators of our world, the gods themselves, sealed themselves within. In other words, that is the doorway to the realm of the divine. The last doorway.
What happens to your tower if you were to fall?
The tower remains. I will just not be here to protect it. You understand what I am saying?
I do. How will I know when I need to come back?
I will set
If I-
measures in place to trigger upon my death.
Would you mind giving me a tour if you give me about 10 minutes? And he's going to sit down and he's going to start ritual casting detect magic just so he can see wards and things.
Yep. So after you cast the type magic, he's gonna give you a tour. Basically, any ward that is imaginable is placed on this tower. It is the reason why nothing can scry upon it, nothing can enter it without permission. That's Fae, celestial, fiend, undead, etc. It is highly protected, and also gives you some pointers as to what exactly is within, like what needs to be put within your own castle, your own keep. He shows you the portal, his area where he's constructed shield guardians that are long since deactivated, the tree where his friend is set to honor, where it bears oranges from his travels, and just a number of interesting things, and the altar to Mistra, and a number of books of interest, but you won't have access to those books until after you take up the mantle. But
Elviron, Archmage. I don't know if what I've accomplished in my life deserves this, but it is a great honor be chosen by you for this task, and I think I can. Well, I will take it on willingly if you'll have me.
I was hesitant as well in my youth. I believe that you'll do fine. You are sound mind and body. Mine is fading away.
You know, I can fix that for you. You can fix that for you.
I keep to the natural order of things. Many of my companions have moved on from this world. I hope to join them one day.
I'm sure that when you do, it will all invite you to the afterlife with warm jubilations.
Anyway, I must get my rest.
I agree. It's much past your bedtime. It's like, what, 3 a.m.? Oh, never mind. It's about your bacon and coffee time. I'm sorry.
He will return to bed and let you rejoin the group. And it's actually time to
Wake up third watch.
wake up the third watch.
I'll hop down to the other voice lobby and bring them back.
I let them know. They'll be here in a second.
Okay.
Ooh, big lore drop. Okay.
That's so exciting, man. That's so cool.
Oh.
I'm gonna pop down into there.
Okay.
Hello again, chat.
Welcome back, everyone.
Hello.
Remember to turn your game back.
And we're back.
It is time to wake up the third watch. Who is going to be our third watch?
Shadow will go on third watch.
Soul Sam.
Sam and Zark and Shauna. Am I understanding that?
Thank you, Saskia.
And who's Eskew? Those four.
We got all 4 of them. All right.
Yeah, extra protection.
We'll just throw Kelman in there while we're at it.
Aww.
So
That was out of pocket, sir.
yeah, Ember and Ember Simulacrum is going to go around to all 4 of them, I guess, and just very calmly wake them up. You your turn to keep watch. We've got a big day tomorrow, so if you have to prepare anything during this watch, get prepared today. And then he's gonna go to sleep.
Elviron is currently brewing some tea because it is 4 a.m. and this is when he wakes up because he's old.
Old.
So Sam is going to bring out the flying carpet, and he's going to go for a late night ride just around the immediate area of the tower and kind of enjoy himself a bit.
You mind if I come?
Sure.
All right.
A whole new world. Okay. That's fine. Is there anything that you two would like to talk about while you're flying around on this carpet?
Which one of you is Aladdin and which one of you is Jasmine?
Non-confirmed.
That's a rock paper scissors moment, but besides the point. Yeah, Shada's just gonna look at Sam's like, I definitely needed the fresh air for a moment, but I have a couple questions. You did tame your wild side, right?
Yeah, I kind of did.
What's the deal with that now? Now that you don't have that going on.
It certainly wasn't something I was expecting. I was kind of like, part of me was almost hoping that the whole magic thing was purely the wild magic, and when that was fixed, everything would go away, and the other part just really didn't want to give it up, and I'm caught in this horrible middle ground where I have no idea why my parents left me. I always assumed that, they expected me to be a wild mage, that they didn't want to deal with that in the home growing up, and that's why they left me on that beach. That's not what happened at all.
What do you mean?
I'm a dragon sorcerer.
You're a what?
I'm a dragon sorcerer.
What does that mean?
I have the blood of dragons. It's where I draw my power from.
Wow, that's pretty big news.
Yeah, it's news to me too. It's kind of like you spend your entire life wondering about this monster in your skin, and then you find out, hey, there really is a monster in your skin.
Yeah, I mean, that's a little bit alarming. It's a little bit alarming to me, considering everything that we just handled.
Yeah. The blue dragon, for all I know, that was my great something grandfather.
So, your dragon deals with lightning?
Yep. Yeah. I have reason to believe that it's very, very much of the blue variety.
Yeah. Pretty wild.
I don't know. I mean, not going to deny the whole reason I brought the flying carpet was to kind of hide that, but I guess it's out now.
It's better that we don't hide anything from each other at this point.
I mean, yeah, I get what you're saying. I just haven't really quite dealt with it myself yet,
Yeah, I understand that. One way or another, it's gonna reveal itself to the party, though, isn't it?
I mean, probably, yeah. Probably.
A lot of bullshit we're going through.
Mm-hmm. What about you? Any major life-changing revelations?
Well, the rest of my family's stoned now.
Yeah. we just kind of we got a load of something today, didn't we?
That's true, yeah. I thought my father would have been the end of it, though that was partially my own decision. I don't know why we can get them back, but it hurts to see.
Yeah, no. I believe it. One of these days, I'm probably going to track down my old crew, give them a bit of a scare, you know, see exactly where on that beach I was left, see if I can get some answers.
Yeah, that sounds like something you should probably do.
In the meantime, I guess it's just one more crazy adventure.
That's right.
You know, a little bit too much heavy talk, so why don't we do a couple barrel rolls, get our adrenaline going.
All right. So as you two do some barrel rolls, holding on to the carpet as some storks fly by, it is where we're gonna take our mid-session break. So, oh my gosh, that was a quick 2 hours.
Right?
Oh, man, it's there already.
It's there.
If you're enjoying what you see, we put all this stuff on YouTube, by the way. Just look for Prestige
Yes, we
Encounters. And of course, if you're on YouTube and looking for us, welcome. Hi. Happy to welcome you.
Every Tuesday at noon.
Every Tuesday at noon
Central
is when
Time.
they come out.
Every Tuesday at noon.
And they go back quite a way. So we're on session 100 and something or another.
100.
Right, 108. This is 108.
Yeah, and it goes way back, including
Goes
some of the other stuff we
to
do, like one shots.
46, I think.
Yeah, and also to those of us listening to us on all of your podcast networks, we love you, we see you. Thank you for having us, and keep looking for more.
Catch us live. Twitch
Yeah.
TV/PGC or Prestige
right.
GC.
That's it. That's all there is to it.
Thank you so much, Jack. So yeah, if you were a little bit confused on the story so far, we have sessions 47 through 108 on YouTube as of next Tuesday at noon Eastern. So we're gonna take a quick break here, give us about 20 minutes as we recover from lore dumps and tragic moments, and we will see you all soon. Don't forget to join Raid Shadow Legends using our link and use our promo code 3 years raid to get an exclusive thing after you complete the tutorial. Takes about 5 minutes to do. Thank you to the people who joined us during this session, and we'll see you soon. You actually have it done before we even come back from break.
Hey, welcome back, everybody.
And welcome back,
everybody.
everyone. So, where we last left off, the
You waited, didn't you?
champions of I didn't. The champions of Cataran were just finishing up their third watch. We will proceed into the end of that third watch if Zark and Hughes have nothing that they would like to talk about.
Hughes asking.
If there's something you guys want to do, by all means.
The other two just went flying off on a magical adventure.
Yeah,
They
Thanks for
right.
taking us
They
on your
really
magical
did.
carpet ride.
I'm gonna look around for like a bottle of something because I think after the day Zark has had, he needs a drink.
Yeah,
Zeski's
your
probably
mother
gonna-
and sister returned in.
Ember,
Yeah.
Ember has an
Well-
unemptied flask that you can
Ooh.
grab if you want it.
I will
It is
take
4
that.
a.m.
Thank
It is
you.
4 It is 4 a.m.
Okay.
Yeah.
Elvar's
Zark
just
only
making
drink-
tea.
Zark only drinks on days that begin with T. Tuesdays, Thursdays, tomorrow, and tonight.
And this morning.
And this morning, yes. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna grab that, and take a couple swigs.
Okay.
I think something Huzescu would take this time to do is maybe contact All Hydra, because it's been a minute.
Okay, so you pull out the trident.
Trident.
What do you say to it?
All Hydra? It's been a while.
Must have a bad connection. It's very staticky.
All Hydra, can you hear me?
Speak quickly. What do you want?
Have you been watching the events that have unfolded in my
I
presence?
have.
Any thoughts on that?
Not particularly.
You don't feel any sort of way regarding the book?
It was no concern of mine.
Alright. That's all I wanted to know. I will contact you in the event that something dire happens and I require your assistance.
I am always watching, boy.
Got it. We'll keep that in mind for future reference. We'll stay in touch. He's just going to be on watch with Zark for the remainder of the rest.
Okay. So, as you all complete your rest, the sun does begin to rise, and it is rather humid this morning and warm. It is, 3 months have passed. It is summertime. There is like steam rising up from the surrounding woods and forests. And it's time for everybody to wake up.
Okay. It's a very quick breakfast. Whatever Alvarin has in the kitchen. Maybe something fortifying, eggs, that kind of thing. And as soon as we can, get the horses ready. Let's go.
Yes.
Flint will probably wake up a bit early and make breakfast a good fucking breakfast.
Flint
Very
does
large.
have 1 point of exhaustion, by
Flint has a point of exhaustion. Oh, because he came in
He
late.
traveled, yeah.
He came in late with a fuck ton of supplies. Oh, wait. Did Kelwin give him a bag of holding? He said he was giving everybody a bag of holding that remained, but I think he excluded Flint because the idea was Flint was going to stay behind. Yeah, no. Flint comes in carrying like bushels and barrels and like all the food you could ever fucking eat. Does anybody have a bag of holding?
I do.
Here, come here. Is it a spare bag of holding?
I mean, I haven't put anything in it yet.
Cool. Here's a potato. Here's a potato. Here's a potato. And we'll start loading all of his foodstuffs into Sam's bag of holding, and then he's gonna make you guys breakfast, and he'll just take the exhaustion. He'll make you guys breakfast though. Very good breakfast. Burritos, like breakfast burritos.
Is there sauce?
There's like a chipotle sauce and a picante sauce.
Perfect. Good job. I was gonna ask if we wanted to stop by and pick up any supplies. Unless Flint already did that, but it looks like he only got food.
I mean, what else do we need?
I think we have health potions in stock.
We might want to grab some of the diamonds from our vault.
And I'll grab the orb as well.
We also we're the leaders of the city. We need to release a statement to the citizens about what happened. I can do that if you all want to see to everything else. Gathering up our supplies.
I brought a lot of these people here. I'll touch base with some of the leadership that I know. Let them know where we're going.
Can you touch base with them, let them know what happened, but then also tell them to gather their people in the do we have a common square, like a
Town square?
Yeah, we should.
Gather in the center square. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Please let the leaders know what happened. Tell them to gather their people. I'll let them know what happened and let them know what we're doing to fix the issue.
You know, I can do that, Amber. Something that occurs to me is that what might strike maybe the best message for them is that their lives will now be safe and normal. We could. I'll check with the leadership to see what they think that people might need, but it could well be that what they really need is to keep going with their lives. The last thing they need is another crisis in their face.
The last thing that they need is to be surprised by a zombie apocalypse, which was threatened upon them. They need to be aware that this is a threat to them.
That I agree. All right. I'll go have a word with them.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
So, unless you guys want to, I mean, we can probably go over gloss over the whole announcement to the town and preparations that they take.
Sure.
Did Zerk find any of his guardsmen?
Only the guards within the immediate castle grounds went missing. There's no sign of petrification or their death. They just slipped. But the ones within the city, there are still guards there.
Okay.
So what are y'all doing after you go out and you delegate leadership responsibilities to the town and notify them of the impossible attack?
Oh, we're mounting our horses, I think. Unless there's anything else, but I'm pretty sure we're just getting on the horses and going.
Yeah.
Hit the road.
Are you running horses?
Oh wait, no, we're teleporting.
No, get off your horse. We don't need that.
Get off your high horse.
Fair enough. Pat my horse and tie it up again and see you when I see you. Magic, huh?
Yeah.
Almost forgot. It's been a few months. Got used to the road again.
So you'll see one Ember say, "Magic, huh?" And the other one's like, "We've got quicker ways." And he'll slap the ground and cast teleport. And teleport all of the party to the ruins of Zelryan, as described by him by books that he's read and Eleth. And maps that he's seen.
Tapestry.
Yep. Also Tapestry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's never been there, but he is pretty fucking acquainted with it via people talking at him.
So with a flash of arcane light, the 9 of you are both Embers going or just
Yeah, both embers are going. Yeah.
So what's the max for
Oh, wait,
teleport?
I think it's 1 + 8. Hold on, let me check.
That's not.
yeah, there's also going to be Sam's simulacrum that's coming.
So that means there's going to be 10 of you. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not, there's 9 of you without Ember's double and Sam's double, so it'd be 11. So.
Oh, there's 11 total.
Yep.
Sam can also cast Wish to emulate teleport. He'll need to take a minute to get familiar with the location first, though.
Are you sure you want to?
Probably.
I mean, it's too.
I could leave my double here specifically to defend the town.
I mean, I would also have to leave my double here to defend the town, and I think no matter what we do, nobody cares about this town. This town is just starting. What people care about is us, and I think having our doubles with us is going to be
It's just like
more important than having them here. So I think we should take them, and I think if you can teleport them with us, you should do that.
Then Sam's going to go ahead and he's going to look over the tapestry and look through the books and try and get acquainted with the area.
The Ember Simulacrum is going to help him with that.
I will too.
So if Sam can't cast it, Ember
Do an
Simulacrum
Arcana
can.
check, Sam.
Is that with advantage? Because
With
he's
advantage.
got. Okay.
Honestly, we've already seen that they want to demoralize us. They might do that through this place while we're
Nat
gone.
20. Sam
happened
rolled
before.
a nat 20.
Yeah, I mean, it's. You feel rather confident, and both groups are able to teleport. With Wish, I think even if you imitate a spell, there's some kind of effect.
Not if you imitate a spell.
So much there.
Imitating the spell is the only time that you don't get an ill effect. If you wish for money or if you wish for an event to be changed, that's when you get an ill effect. If you wish for a spell.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so all 11 people are able to be teleported. You don't teleport right next to the ruins. You find yourself on a cliffside rather close to this giant superstorm where it's like, it's odd. Whenever there's a storm at first, you get like a little bit of a sprinkle and then eventually comes into like a heavier rain, but this has a solid wall of swirling clouds, gray and dark and ominous. And you find yourselves along a cliffside path that leads towards the direction of the ruins of Sauron, connecting mountains.
Quick question.
Yeah.
So we're closer than we were that time when we came up to the mountains and grabbed snow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool. That's all I need to know.
So, Shada, in your head upon arriving, you hear a voice. I created this storm thousands of years ago.
Do I recognize the voice as Moradin?
It would be Moradin.
Created it.
A cleric of mine willed me to create it to protect what was within. Tread carefully, Shada.
I will.
Do we have a way to protect the party as we go into the storm, or are we going to have to try and find a way to undo it?
I think we'll have to just go through. I don't think we can stop this storm.
Are you all progressing forward?
It depends on how fierce the storm is, I suppose, but we'll go as far as we can. What's it like as we approach?
Yeah, so as you approach close to the storm, walking along the mountain cliff, you get about 300 feet away from the actual wall. The weather is clear. It's, you feel a little bit lightheaded from the lack of oxygen in the air, but there is no signs of a storm, but you could hear it. It is loud. There's thunder. There's flashes of lightning, but it is like this giant sphere of circling gray clouds, like a wall. And as you begin to kind of move closer, you hear a voice. Stop.
Hey guys. I should just let y'all know that there's some pretty crazy wizards here. This might be them.
Unfamiliar voice, Suckles?
It is unfamiliar. And the
Okay.
voice begins to echo and bounce off the walls around you. Who enters this realm?
The champions. Formerly of Cataran, now of the world.
One who has the blessing of Mistra.
In Moradin.
And Saloon.
Go, you guys.
None are permitted to enter this realm.
Who's permitted to enter?
The
Who are
figure
you?
is going to make themselves known to you. As you stand there on the path ahead, there is a beam of this golden light that crashes down from the sky above and lands on the ground. As this beam kind of, in this divine light, continues to go down like a laser, there is a black shadow that begins to be visible within it. Stepping out of it as the beam does fade is a man with a bald head and almost teal copper skin.
Shadow will use Divine Sense.
Yeah, so it is a celestial.
Okay. Evil, good.
It is lawful good.
Okay. Celestial
Good,
we
you
have
say.
here. Yeah, Shadow just relays, so this is a celestial.
So maybe a celestial kind of patron?
Hmm.
Guess
I
we'll
take it.
talk
I
about this.
take it. You are guarding whatever is kept here? The wand?
My name is Ramael.
Ramael, it's nice to meet you.
Turn back now, and no harm will come to you.
Harm has already come to us. It's become clear that to save our world, we may need what you guard.
Ramael. We serve a greater good. At least, speaking for myself, I serve those who put you here to protect this. It's in danger. It's in dire danger.
The item you seek can only bring death and despair.
Yes, but can it bring death and despair to those who wish to wield it?
The item is bound to its original wielder. You will find no peace, no solace.
I
Is
don't
this an
seek.
absolute truth?
I don't seek the item for peace or for solace. I seek this item for obliteration of the enemy. Take the weapon and turn it upon himself.
It would free you of your purpose, if this is what your mission is.
One of you can make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Jack, you got that.
Disadvantage coming up. It's gonna be 25.
25.
Okay.
What has brought you on this path?
The salvation of the world.
Our loved ones. People we know, people who are in our charge, our responsibility, have not been taken. Held over.
They turned my fucking mom into stone!
Beyond that, there is an evil rising here.
Their fate is for the greater good. Allow their sacrifice to exist, and this item to be let to rest.
I'll turn to the group. I'm having a hard time disagreeing with that.
No, I wish to use the wand to slay its owner and his compatriots.
And you are a fool.
Damn. L.
We might all be fools.
True.
But as long as that wand is there, and as long as its owner seeks it, you won't be free of this task. And
This
there
is
will
my
come
purpose.
more and more. There
My
will come
wish.
more.
My wish is like her wish. My wish is to slay the compatriots, slay the generals, slay the acolytes, slay everyone who knows his name. Get rid of him, erase him entirely.
Oh, God.
Is there a way to destroy the wand itself?
No.
Are you sure?
No.
Okay.
From
It's an
the
artifact.
man's back, there's going to be a shimmer of gold, and bracers are going to appear along his wrist, up his forearm, and these two feathered white wings will come out from his back. From his hands, a hilt will spawn, and the shimmer of gold will fade downward towards the ground as he takes a great sword and puts it the point into the ground.
Let's huddle, you guys. Let's do a little team huddle.
You will go no further.
Well,
step
you guys.
will challenge
Well,
me.
Will you guys do your team huddle up? Sir, can you bring me up there so we can talk one-to-one?
He will stand still.
He is
Ember's
not-
gonna cast levitate on himself and just start floating up towards him.
Should I use... Oh, I guess I forgot to mention that before we left. I have 2 wishes now with me. Should I use those to bypass this guy? He's not gonna budge. It does
No,
not sound.
he's the smart wizard that's flying up there. Hold on.
I'll wait, but we'll see if he can do it.
So, quick question, DM. What do we see? Do we see a path around him at the moment? Is there a place where we can see, obviously, where the one might be? What's he guarding at the moment?
So at this point, you are on a path that is kind of leaning. It's not a valley, but you are between two peaks of mountains that the storm kind of overlaps halfway through the path, and you're about 300 feet back from it. He is currently between you and the storm wall, and Ember is floating towards him.
One of the embers. You don't know which. One of them is going up there.
Hey, big celestial man, I have a question regarding the wand.
He's gonna speak to Ember.
Okay.
Move no further, wizard.
I want to tell you a secret.
Speak from where you are. You're about halfway between the party and him.
Is he in range for a message?
He would be about 60 feet from all of you.
Inside my head is the means of communication between the gods and the mortal. You should let us pass. This needs to happen.
I hear no lies in your words, but my duty is absolute. What are y'all doing? I do have a visual up on the Roll20, and you are more than welcome to move your tokens around where I put Kelvin's. Except for Ember, he can be like halfway.
I already gave my solution. It's kind of drastic, but if we could find a way to sneak around, that'd be better.
I think I agree with Olaf. Let's just go around him. Quietly. He's occupied with Ember right now.
Do we want to try to like... Do we want to try to get people over this mountainish area to our left? Using like the rug or the broom? Like over here?
Probably not something. Probably not a
Down below.
conversation that you could have while I'm convincing him that he obeys me.
Yeah, let me give you your god moment, my bad.
I'm not. No.
know.
I'm just saying this is probably happening real fucking quick. Where I'm like, hey, I'm the reason you exist, and then he's like, yeah, okay, but you're still breaking the rules.
You can do it. Believe in
He
you.
has a job and he's very convinced that it's the only thing he should be doing.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm gonna very quietly summon the scythe and just lean on it.
Tell me, is there any thing that we can do that is there anything we can do to prove to you that we are clear to pass through this area? Do you have a strict program? Do you make decisions, or is there it needs to be this specific thing? I want to know how your god made you.
You can go home. Stay with
Right.
the loved ones you have left.
Those don't exist. They were murdered.
An unfortunate
By-
circumstance.
Okay, so yeah, Ember turns around. Guys, this is a robot. We need to kill him.
What? I'm just mouthing like,
An automaton.
Oh.
oh!
And then Ember is going to cast on him mental prison.
Okay. What is the...
It's a DC 20. Hold on. Intelligence saving throw.
Okay. That is going to be an 8.
Okay. He's in a mental prison. Anytime he moves, well, alright. First, he takes a lot of damage. He takes,
Quick question, is mental prison considered a charm?
it's an enchantment, it's not a charm.
Okay.
First, he takes 26 damage. And then, the space around him he perceives as dangerous to him.
Okay.
He can't see outside that space, it's just dangerous. Quickly, let's go. Let's move very quickly past him because he is in a prison of his own mind.
At this point, I'll need everybody to roll initiative.
All right.
Okay.
$19.
Very nice.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna roll initiative. What's there? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Okay. Cool. First, we get a surprise round.
Wow.
I know. I'm just the worst.
I love surprise round.
From behind you, a form shimmers. That's gonna be this is how we're gonna do it. Okay. 2
Hey, guys.
attacks.
I didn't fuck up on that, right? It was like the thing to do. Yeah?
That was like the only choice you could have made.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair, it was.
Cool.
Ella, does a 27 hit?
I'm sorry. Huh?
Okay.
27.
What did he?
Yeah.
What did he say?
Yeah, I think so.
Sorry, let me just roll this. Do you have resistance to radiant damage? I don't think you do. Just asking, just in case.
So, if anything, you're gonna hurt me more.
That's going to be 52 points of damage.
Jesus
Epic.
Christ.
And it's going to go for its second sword attack, and this time it's going to be against Huzescu.
Wow.
Oh, boy.
That is going to be a 22 to hit.
I see.
That'll be 37 points of damage.
quite
The
a-
last 5d8 are radiant, in case you need to know that. And now we are going to start initiative order, starting with Huzescu, with initiative count 20, as you guys face 2 planetars.
Immaculate. All right.
2 planetars. Wonderful.
So this is quite the situation.
This.
Also, I didn't think I was gonna be taking my simulacrum into combat, so now I have to make a character sheet for him.
Safe to assume that this
Isn't
is.
this exactly what he's for?
Go ahead.
No!
Huzescu,
No!
Huzescu's
No! No!
turn.
No! No! No!
Close enough.
I did not plan for Flint or Simulacrum member to come with us on this journey. Michael made it personal.
It's not personal. Huzescu, take your turn.
So safe to assume that this is bright light where we are right now.
It is daytime.
State time, so this bright light. So Huzescu is going to have to start with a Channel Divinity to cast Twilight Sanctuary, the original gangster divinity. Okay. So after doing that, he's also going to cast at the, let's say, yeah, just 4th level spiritual weapon as a bonus action. And he's just gonna sit where he is right now.
You can place
Using
your
his
spiritual weapon on the map.
Sure thing. He's going to place it right next to this guy. Immediately, yeah, I believe it gets to hit as soon as it's summoned, right?
Unless you took your bonus action already.
Well, no. As part of the casting, when you cast a spell, you can make a melee spell attack against a creature within 5 feet of the weapon.
Then shoot, do it.
All right. Then that would be a. What's my spellcasting modifier of 12? 16 to hit.
16 will miss.
All right. Then that would be my turn.
All right, it is now Jack's turn.
Okay. Okay, cool. So, this guy just showed up here. The other one's still flying, right?
Right, I'll say he's about 30 feet off the ground.
30 feet. Okay, well, this one's the more immediate threat. So what Jack's going to do is he's going to move 30 feet right to here. Boop. Jack is now also going to... he's going to use his bonus action to cast Spirit Shroud.
I think that's a first for you.
Yeah, it's first with me. So suddenly, just as he approaches, his cloak will start flickering. There'll be kind of shadows, kind of like stretching out of his form. Some of them will be shrieking. You can hear like the distant echoes of screams, and some of them will be kind of reaching out and tearing at this entity that he approaches. And this will be a creature of his choice. Okay, so he's going to make an attack. It's going to be a green flame blade attack.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. 23 to hit.
23 will hit.
Okay, here we go, and here is the... Okay, with both hands, it's an 11 points of magical slashing damage from the scythe, plus an additional... coming out. 13 points of sneak attack damage, unfortunately.
What's total damage?
It's going to be so far 24. Here comes Green Flame Blade. Additional 20 points of damage onto that, so that's now 44 so far, and one more 1d8, which is 1. So 45 points of damage. 1 point of fire damage. 21 points of fire damage. And another 14 points of magical slashing damage. 24 points of magical slashing damage.
Okay.
21 fire, 24 slashing. Mm-hmm.
Has anybody done an Artificer or Kelwyn before?
Nope.
Nope.
Can somebody who's not playing 3 characters please do it?
My turn. Appreciate it.
Got it.
All right, I just have to add him to initiative. I have to add him to initiative order real fast. There he is. Okay. All right, that is the end of Jack's turn. So the other Planetar that, it's his turn. He is going to take his sword and draw a line, and these swirling blades form in a magical line as he is going to cast Blade Barrier. As this vertical wall of whirling razor sharp blades made of magical energy spawns and cuts through the middle of the group. I'm going to need Shada, Kelwyn, Ember, Sam, Zark, Huzescu, and Jack all to make dex saves, please.
I don't wanna.
And just for flavor, it's blue.
Okay, so I get a plus 4 to that, so that's a 23.
Dexterity saving throw.
I got a nat 1.
28.
Okay. Well, the save is 20.
All right, cool.
Nope.
I'm sorry. It's 17. My bad.
I'm good.
And for those of you who succeeded, you're taking half damage. For those of you who failed,
Zescu, please stop talking, Mike.
Sorry, does Kelwyn have to do this too?
Kelwyn does.
I will use my reaction to take no damage.
All right, so that's going to be 29 points of damage if you failed, or it's going to be 19 if you, not 19, oh my gosh. It's going to be like 14 if you succeeded.
What was the DC?
17.
Okay.
I was wrong. I keep looking at the Deva, but we're going to say 17 because I declared it. It's actually 20, but it's 17 for this round.
Okay.
All right. And then he is going to... That's all he's going to do. He can't do anything else. Die. Okay. Sam, it's your turn. Flint's on deck.
So Sam takes a 5-foot step back. And is it okay if I do the Simulacrum on the same turn, just to keep things simple?
Its turn will immediately follow yours.
Awesome. Okay, so what they're both going to do is cast haste, and they're going to twin spell it. So Flint, Shada, Jack, and Zark, you're all hasted.
Oh, yes. Okay.
So since you started your turn in that wall, I would need you to make another dex save. For both. And this time it is 20. Because I make mistakes sometimes. So that is going to be 31 points of damage if you failed, 15 if you succeeded. Which I think both failed.
Oh, yeah, I failed. All right. And then both of them are going to take bonus actions to firebolt that Celestial who's right next to us.
Okay. So I can mark them. Who was hasted? Shada and who else?
Flint, Shada, Jack, and Zark.
Flint, Shada, Jack, and Zark. Okay.
And Ember, right? There's 4.
Yeah, just the 4. So, yeah, Flint, Shada, Jack, Zark.
Okay.
I have a 20 to hit and a 25 to hit.
Both will hit.
That is 27 points of fire damage.
Total?
That is total.
I would certainly hope it's total. Alright, anything else for Sam's turn or Sam number 2 turn?
Nope, that is everything.
Alright, so y'all watch as Sam and Sam 2, or Sam 1 and Sam A, because he doesn't want to be considered less of an equal, both take some damage from these swirling arcane blades and take a step back, and both of them cast this magic which invigorates 4 of your allies and launch 2 firebolts in rapid succession onto the Plantar. So with that, it is now Flint's turn. Flint, you have this rush of energy. What are you gonna do?
Everything is doubled, right? Like movement's doubled.
Movement is doubled. You get
Yep.
1 extra action.
Mm-hmm.
And +2 to AC.
Yeah.
And +2 to AC.
Eh,
Because why not?
does that matter? He's gonna come down here right underneath the moon spell. The
Spiritual
I
weapon.
don't. Yes, that's the word. He's gonna come down right here, and he's gonna take 4 frying pan attacks against a planetar.
Alright. Is this fire damage?
It's reckless, and it's going to be magical bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
All right, so that's a 28, a 24, a nat 20, and a 26.
All those will hit.
Okay, so that's gonna be 14 and 15 and 19
At 46, 47 right now.
and another 17.
64.
Okay, and then he's gonna offhand his butcher's knife, which is non-magical piercing damage with a 15 to hit.
He is going to fail his constitution save because there's no way for him to keep it. Oh wait, that's per hit, isn't it? Not total damage. Oops, my bad.
It is per hit.
That is a 20 for the first one, a 14 for the second one,
That succeeds.
22, 29,
That succeeds.
and 19. The 18 just misses for the butcher's knife.
Oh, okay. Then come here, fucker. You don't know what it is to be godless.
Yeah, so with these hits and these cuts that he's enduring, you watch as this almost molten gold looking liquid is pouring out of his various abrasions and cuts. Yeah. So with that, Flint runs up, does 4 rapid hits in succession, and then as he takes his butcher knife and tries to go for the knee, this golden piece of armor shimmers into existence, and Flint's butcher's knife bounces off to it. And now it is Ember 1 and Ember A's turn.
No. No. This is Ember and Ember. There's no 1 and A or any sort of system. There's Ember and Ember.
Ember one, Ember uno.
There's Ember and Ember.
Sounds like a law firm.
Ember is going to. Why do I not have any spells prepared on D&D Beyond? That's insane.
While you look that over, if you or a loved one has been personally hurt in an incident caused by Lenore Valine, call Ember and Ember.
Okay, yeah, no, fine. He's going to, he's gonna true polymorph himself.
Into what?
Okay, so we saw a bunch of gemstone dragons. Was there a fire-breathing gemstone dragon that we saw?
That is an excellent question. So you saw a amethyst one, which does psychic damage. You saw a moonstone one that does radiant damage. And then you also saw a topaz one.
What about a fire opal? Wouldn't that be neat?
Yeah, that doesn't exist.
What? You serious?
Topaz does necrotic. What was the fourth dragon? I thought I had a fourth dragon.
I think it was Sapphire?
Yeah, I think it was Sapphire.
It wasn't Sapphire because that's what Vescar was. I think it was Emerald.
It could also be true.
Would Ember be able to turn himself into an adult red dragon?
What's the CR
Or-
cap on your?
Or
dragon?
actually, or an adult green or gold dragon. CR cap is 17,
Okay,
right?
so an adult red dragon. Adult green is 17. Adult red is 17. If
Yeah.
you want gold,
Yeah. No. Oh yeah, gold. Go ahead.
adult gold is 17 as well.
Yep. Adult gold dragon
Okay.
is what Ember is going to turn himself into.
Yeah, absolutely. So, which one? Both of
That
them?
one.
Okay.
That one.
So that is a huge creature. So you are now Dragon Ember.
I'd like to use some movement to fly up over top of everybody.
Okay.
Don't worry. Don't worry, guys. I got this.
He is dragon mad.
Yep. And then
Dragon Beast, never mind.
other emperor is going to use his movement to move away. And he's going to, at the Planetar, cast Firebolt. 24 to hit?
That will hit.
26 to hit.
26 will hit.
Yeah, so 29 damage.
29 points of magical fire damage.
Yee.
All right. Anything else for Ember and Ember's turn?
Nope.
Oh. Okay, so
Can you guys guess which one's the Ember and which one's not the Ember?
hey Zark, it's your turn.
Oh, hey, it's my turn. Cool. Okay. Sorry, I just had to check something. Okay. I'm gonna pull out my longbow because I just have a gut feeling. I'm gonna shoot a good old blue dude right here. That is a nat 20.
Holy shit! Nice.
So that
Is
will
he-
hit.
In the melee range.
I don't take a disadvantage to range attacks.
Oh.
Ah.
Oh, very cool.
Anyway,
Awesome.
let's see here. Okay, so that's gonna be 12, and he's also now favored, so that's gonna be 15 points total, plus the extra because of the crit.
I
So
just
give me a
realized
total amount, please.
both of those planetars have to, if they're immune to fear, it doesn't matter, but they both have to make a DC saving throw.
They are immune to
View.
fear.
Okay.
So what's the math gonna be here? I always forget how to do crit
Double
math because I
your
never roll
dice,
enough.
But not your modifiers. So it's gonna be 12
So-
plus 6, so 18 plus another 6, so 24 total.
Yeah. All right, so 24 total.
All right.
And then using extra attack, gonna shoot again. Oof, 20.
20 will hit.
Oh,
AC
even
has
better.
been
All right,
established
cool.
as 19.
Okay, cool, perfect. So that's gonna be 15.
Okay. By the way, I need you to make a dex save for the start of your turn.
21.
Okay. So you're gonna take half.
Cool. How much is that?
13. And
That's
plus
not too
the
bad.
15 points of damage. Okay. So as Zark turns around with these blades slashing at his back, he launches an arrow from his bowstring, and one goes right into the chest of this planetar, and then that second one goes right into the forehead, and he crumbles into gold dust.
Let's go!
Does the wall persist?
It fades.
Okay.
All right. Is that your turn, Zark?
That will be my turn.
It's another one for Dark.
So the first planetar has true sight. So he will recognize the illusion surrounding him as false, and he will take a step forward.
Next campaign, I'm definitely having a kill count on my screen.
Yeah, all of us will. Don't worry.
Nice.
All of us will be keeping track of our nat 20s, nat 1s, and how
Hugh,
we wanna do
you're
this.
Hugh, you're muted. I get
He's
your
not saying
hype, but
anything.
you're
It's not
muted.
his turn. Okay, so
Being respectful with my excitement.
Okay.
go ahead and roll the mental prison because the effect still stands. He's not immune to the effects of the spell, but he does know it's fake.
It's another 5d10. So I'll just roll 5d10. It takes another 18 psychic.
18 points of psychic damage. All right, so he is going to hold his hand, and as he puts his hand up to his head, it glows with this golden color, and he is going to heal himself. That is going to be 35 points of healing.
Who's this guy think he is? That's my thing. He's ripping me off.
All right. And then he will fly 30 more feet into the air and take out his bow, and that will end his turn.
Hey, what does he think he's doing? That's my thing.
Aleph, it is now your turn.
Right, and I'm unable to really see it here.
And you also have no spells.
Right on the Twitch. Who's the lowest right now in terms
There's
of like
only
health?
one planetar left, and that was the first one that was revealed to you.
On our team, like who
Oh.
on our team is low?
I don't think any of us are.
No.
Nah, not really.
Sam is missing the most hit points, it looks like.
Yeah.
Okay. Honestly, let me just be patient. I'm gonna sit in this bush here, and
Use your
I
action to
said,
hide.
nah, fuck you, Sam.
yeah, I'd like to hide.
Go ahead and roll a stealth check.
I'll heal you next time, Sam. Just don't die. Stop.
Or do. She'll trap you in a soul cage. It's fine.
Not
She
very
can't. She doesn't have the spell.
Well, good. At least you can't backstab all of us then.
Um.
Looks like you can.
Okay. That
Yeah.
yeah, that camera look is vicious. So
Oh no, the chat can't see it. Damn it. Oh well.
Next
But that's-
campaign. Don't worry, we have that set up.
Let's
All right, an 8
go.
for stealth check. He sees you, Alice. But Shada, it's now your turn.
Wow, my only weakness, being far away from my enemy. Okay,
Jesus Christ.
so
Shouldn't
let me think about what I'm gonna do here.
That would hurt.
All right.
Your movement
Hold
is
an attack.
doubled.
Get on my back,
Oh.
hold an attack. Get on my back.
Yep.
hold an
Yeah.
attack.
Actually, I was actually thinking about that. Yeah. Shadow will climb onto Ember Dragon, and he's going to use his bonus action to cast Shield of Faith on himself, bringing his AC up to 29.
Ooh.
Okay.
And he will hold his action to attack once he's near the Planetar.
All right. Anything else for your turn?
That's my bonus action and my action. I mean, I have an extra action for haste, but I couldn't hold that action, could I?
No.
No, yeah, because I need to use my reaction to take it anyway. Alright, then yeah, I believe that's my turn, yeah.
You have
Okay.
haste and feline movement, and you couldn't get up to him.
He's in the air. I can't run up in the.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
just jump, bro. It's not that hard. Just jump.
It is now Kelvin's turn. Who's ask you?
Got it. So I don't actually have access to Kellen's token. I don't think.
Well, that's an easy. Excuse me, Ember, for just a second.
Big Dragon Man.
M Dragon, play
Jesus,
Shadow Legend.
ping where- God damn it.
Play Shadow Legend.
Raid Shadow.
You can fight dragons in that game.
All right, so
Can you? Oh, that's
using 20 feet of Kellen's movement, he's going to move up a bit. Use his action to cast Fairy Fire at the first level on this big man here,
What's the
which is going to
save?
be a Dex save for 19.
Dex is one weakness. 17.
So it is now affected by Fairy Fire, which means that all attacks on it are at an advantage.
And he can't go invisible.
That is also true, but I don't think he'll be doing that.
What is this?
Magic. And then Kelvin is going to then use the rest of his movement to jump in this bush, and then
Push.
bonus action. Because he's a rogue, he has cunning action. He will use a bonus action hide, so he will attempt to stealth. That is a 14. Jesus,
All right.
that's impressive.
It is now Hughes's turn. If that's the end of Kelvin's turn.
This is a very complicated stealth. I'm not sure if he has a normal roll or not. He has adamantine plate.
It
Does he
would
have
be-
advantage?
He doesn't have his silent armor on, so it'd be with disadvantage.
Okay.
He has his armor on.
Okay.
Also known as
So
armor roll.
at disadvantage, he still gets a 23.
Okay.
Crazy. And then Huzescu is going to hop on the back of Ember Dragon as well. Might as well. Then he's gonna go, alright, no point in really hiding this one anymore, and he's gonna reach into his coat, pulling out the Vial Book of Darkness. And then he's going to reach his hand towards the Celestial. And you guys are all gonna see a very familiar coagulation of dark energy in his hand as he casts Eldritch Blast.
Ah.
Roll for the Eldritch Blast.
So that is a 32 crit on the first one, done with advantage because of Fairy Fire.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 24, 29, 27. They all hit.
All those will hit. Give me a total number, please.
Okay, so 7 plus 3.
23?
I believe so. 12, 16, 13. Did I roll a 1 on that one? It sucks.
The real warlocks are the clerics we met along the way.
Exactly. I believe that's 24 damage total.
24?
Force damage. Yeah.
All right. Anything else for Hughes's turn?
That will be all.
Jack.
Cool. So Jack is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and take cover in this tree, if I may.
Yeah.
Cool. Bonus action. He still has Spirit Shroud up at the moment. It's not going to do that much good, but what he is going to do is cast Hexblade's Curse on Bad Boy over there.
Yeah, so these shadows from your blade and these shadows coalescing around you like lunge at this Plantar and wrap around his arms and his legs, and as he's glowing with this fairy fire, and he is now considered Hexblade cursed.
Cool. And because of the fairy fire, I'm going to attack with advantage with the heavy crossbow. I'm just going to lean the scythe against the tree, draw out the heavy crossbow, and aim and fire.
I got your note, Hughes. All right, go ahead and launch.
Here it comes. I'm gonna re-roll that to see if I get the other. Get nat 20, which I didn't. Okay, 28 to hit.
28 will hit.
It'll just hit, I'm sure. So here comes the don't you love rolling ones on d10s? So it's an 8 points of magical piercing damage.
You're also hasted, so you get an extra action.
No way, do I? Okay.
Wait, hold on. What?
You guys were totally forgetting that, weren't you?
What? Yeah. You're hasted. You get
Cool. Okay, well, first of all, it's 29 points of magical piercing damage plus an additional additional 6 points of necrotic. Does it take it?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Hexblade's Curse is just flat damage. It's not necrotic. So cool. So that'll be a total of 29, 35 points of damage to the dude. And I've got another attack, so I guess I'll take another shot.
Yeah.
Cool. Here we go. $28 so far to hit.
That will hit.
Yeah, cool. It'll take an additional 20 points of piercing damage.
20 points of piercing damage, all right?
Indeed. And that's my turn, sir.
Sam 1 and Sam A, it's your turn. Sam.
So, Sam is going to go ahead and start things off with a firebolt. Does a 24 hit?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. That is going to be 24 damage.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. We are also going to go ahead and bonus action firebolt.
Okay.
That is a 31.
That is a natural 20. 31.
Yeah, it is. So that is 39 points of damage.
All right. Anything else for your turn?
That is it for Sam 1. Sam 2 will now go.
Okay.
Sam A.
That is a 28 to hit.
28 will hit.
16.
Okay.
And then he will also bonus action Firebolt.
Okay. Your simulacrum only has 18 hit points left, right?
He hasn't been hit yet.
You both have been hit. Because
I
you're
mean,
standing next to each other for the blades.
He was 5 feet behind me, actually.
Okay. The tokens are a little they're synced up, so I can only track your hit points.
Yeah, I've been tracking it on my copy of my character.
Okay. All right. Duly noted.
I also have a separate Google Word sheet.
Okay, that is a 25 to hit.
25 will hit.
Google Doc, I guess.
And that is 24 points of.
Yeah, Sam, how do you want to do this?
Nice.
So, this is like the much better Scorching Ray Slavo. So, he is going to knock his weapons out of his hands and he's going to sear him along the sides. And then he's going to knock him back and into over that cliff. Oh, wait, no, that's a bit far. He's going to knock him into the bushes and he's just going to catch fire.
All right. So, as this happens, he begins to fade away to gold dust as he falls into this from the sky, and he begins to catch flame. As this flame works its way up from his feet to his torso, himself turning to gold dust and it blowing away in the wind. As he does so, it's shimmering quite beautifully as it reflects from the sunlight. You hear the words as his eyes, his glowing blue eyes, stare at all of you. You have no idea what you're doing. And from there, the flames will engulf the rest of the torso and the head, and the planetar will no longer exist, being scattered to the corners of the world by the wind.
Was the comment about his eyes important?
No, they just have blue glowing eyes. Blue glowing eyes.
Yeah, is that important? Should I look into that? Should I have insight? Because I remember earlier glowing blue eyes also being mentioned.
Oh,
Are
those
they
blue glowing eyes are the eyes of the dead basilisks. They're just also blue.
Okay. Okay, they're not related. Got you.
Okay.
So,
We just do.
get on the dragon! Get on the dragon!
Marty,
You see an Ember running towards the Ember Dragon, yelling, "Get off the dragon!"
We'll go
Okay.
get on the dragon.
We're getting on the dragon, I guess.
Get on the dragon.
Shada's telling me it's a celestial. You're telling us it's a automaton. What was that thing?
It was a It was a planetar. He also had basically it's a robot that had the programming to keep us away from this place. To keep anybody away from this place. It didn't have any criteria of letting anybody through this place. It had programming to keep it away from this place. Get on the dragon so we can go.
I'm on the dragon now.
I feel like it was probably less of programming, more of like an oath or an order.
It's programming via God.
So, kind of
If I
like a
told you
golem.
over that my god made the storm.
That's programming via God. I understand. I understand what you're talking about, but celestials, things of these natures, they don't have free will. They have the a purpose. They have a singular purpose that they were created with, and that their gods set them to do. No matter what logic, reason, good or evil approaches them, they follow that logic, that reason, and it does not matter to them. They don't think about what's happening. They don't care about what's happening. They follow their mantra, their programming. And at this point, Ember Dragon is going to and start flying in the direction of the ruins.
Okay, so as you all begin to fly towards the great storm, as the Ember turned dragon approaches it, you get a closer look at it. Go ahead and make an investigation check. Ember Dragon.
Ember Dragon? Oh no. How good
as a dragon.
How good is an adult dragon's
Adult gold dragon.
investigation is intelligence. Oh, that's bad. Can I hold on?
To be fair.
Polymorph just takes the creature stat plus, right? You don't like substitute intelligence, wisdom, and charisma, right? It's
No,
just...
I think you get all of the. You just take all of the animal stats, like mental stats included, unless True Polymorph states something different.
All right. Then it's just gonna be here. I'll roll it. I'll roll. That one went for a fucking ride. Okay.
Yeah, the
14.
the
14.
Yep.
All right. So, as you fly, you feel confident that you can get through this. Ember is going to fly into something similar to hitting a brick wall. The storm is not permeable. What's the flight speed for a dragon?
It is.
I think it's like 60 feet per second.
80 feet.
80 feet per round. So 80 feet per 6 seconds, which is
800 feet per minute.
12 feet per second.
Oh my god.
Are we all about to have to make sure we don't fall off?
I'm reaching for the dagger. Casting levitate.
That's going to be 69 points of bludgeoning damage as you hit a wall, and everybody is knocked off of the dragon's back.
Ooh, is that a concentration?
Can I attempt animal handling?
Can they make like athletics or acrobatics checks to stay on? Because 60 points of damage isn't a lot to an adult gold dragon.
We'll do that. So everybody go ahead and make an athletics check as you try to hold on to the dragon's back.
Ooh.
One for me.
1d4.
I got a 6.
And one for my double, although I may have hit animal handling on accident.
Yeah, you hit animal handling. But
all right, so the DC is going to be 17.
Mm-hmm.
Well, but
That means you're the first roll for Sam just got it.
Yeah. I'm thrown off.
I'm thrown off.
I'm thrown off, but I'm reaching for the dagger to cast levitate.
Oh no, my double!
All right.
Yeah, Shadow rolled a 23, 24.
Actually, my double, in a fit of panic, takes a bonus action, and a pair of blue leathery wings pop out of his back.
All right. Does anybody not have a way to not stop themselves from crashing into the ground?
I have a
Nope.
broom.
Alice still has her broom. That is true.
I think.
You know what?
Kel-
Fuck it. I can take it.
Anybody who's
Zark.
anybody who's following Simulacrum Ember is going to cast Feather Falling
Okay, good.
because he's
Okay.
also falling.
So I will say at this point, everybody safely gets to the ground. Dragon Ember, do you land?
Yeah. Everybody, I ran into a wall and everybody fell off. Yes, I'm
Okay.
gonna land and
So
talk to them.
All right, go ahead. What would you like
Shot
to
it
do?
didn't fall off.
Shot stayed on.
Yep, I got that.
Is there like an invisible wall that's just like vertical?
It is the sphere that is the storm.
I can't get through this. I don't know. I don't know what's stopping me from flying through this, but I can't get through this. Fly.
All right. Are simulacrums created with the spell slot that would have been spent to create them? So, like,
They're full spell slots.
awesome.
They're full spell slots.
So my simulacrum can try and cast Wish to emulate a change weather spell and see how that affects it.
Ember Simulacrum. I don't think that's a very good option for your Simulacrum to use because he can only use that once, and if you're just trying to test the waters, we can do that other ways.
I mean, I can just replace him tomorrow. No offense. The simulacrum's like really disgruntled at that.
It's very fucked up.
Very. But, I mean, do we have other options to just shut down the weather?
We have other options to find our way through this storm, yes. I agree with me. I mean, it's just fucking like it's rain and wind, guys. And Flint like pokes his finger into the barrier.
It's like touching a wall.
It's a wall. Is it like a smooth wall?
Yeah, really. It's like a dome that is made of clouds that looks like it's made of clouds, but it's solid, and it's very interesting.
There's probably a way. I mean, we could just like walk around, or oh, we have a dragon now. We could fly around this and find an opening. It'll be like that. Jiffy, there's no reason to waste a wish spell for that. Especially before, like, we have waited so long to be able to use wish to turn you back to a normal person. Like, there's no reason to waste a wish for something like a tornado, you know?
A tornado that's been going on for 1,000 years.
Sure, but there might be like an entrance. We don't know.
I suppose let's go ahead and do a fly around.
Okay, let's go. Actually, before we go, here's a grilled cheese. Here's a grilled cheese. Here's a grilled cheese. He just starts handing out food.
As Sam goes to bite into the grilled cheese, it freezes before it reaches his mouth.
I thought you got rid of all that shit.
We're high up in the mountains. It's kind of cold.
And how long have these been in your bag for?
Oh, I made them before we left. They're a little like normal, but they shouldn't freeze.
So you're all gonna fly around the dome hoping to find an entrance?
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna mount up on. We've only got Ember Dragon for an hour, so we're gonna use him to his maximum ability.
Yeah, so this storm is several miles across. But you can start flying around it, yeah. So I need someone to make a perception check.
Who's good at that? Sir?
The Zark.
Zark. Put your
Yep,
goggles
that's
on.
me.
You get an advantage because we're all looking with you.
I mean, I already get advantage anyway, so.
Oh
Oh
my
my
god!
God. Two natural
Oh my
20s.
God!
Oh!
Yeah.
I can see everything!
That's crazy.
So here's the thing. You get about a third of the way around the circumference of this storm, like flying across the mountains. And at this elevation, it is getting rather frosty and you guys are feeling lightheaded. But as far as you can tell, there doesn't seem to be in like a tunnel or any evident way to get into the storm.
Great.
What about like if you?
I was actually just gonna say, what about the top of the dome?
Yeah. Is there like a hole, like the eye of the storm or nothing?
So from the apex point of the dome to the ground that you can see for this third that you've gone around, there's no evident way to enter.
I'm gonna find some land, and then we're gonna drop everybody off, or I'm gonna land. I'm gonna wait a second for everybody to get off, and if they don't, I'm just gonna revert back to Ember.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
let them fall to the ground.
Oh, we'll hop off.
Well,
No way in, huh?
no.
Shadow's
way.
gonna stab it.
Your dagger rebounds. Or you're not your dagger, whatever weapon you're using rebounds off of it.
Alright, yeah, this is kind of a tough thing.
Well,
You said your god made this storm?
That's true, he told me.
Maybe if you prayed.
I could. I don't think he's too content with us being here, though.
maybe we can talk to Morden. There is, one of you, two of me, one of Kilwin. We can make something that will make him acknowledge us.
I could just pray. Somebody can give me a little bit of help. Use SQ, perhaps.
Oh, or you can do that. Whichever.
You can go ahead and make a religion check.
Alright.
Yeah, Exus who's going to assist.
Alright. I don't have a very good religion, but do I get advantage on this?
You do.
Alright, 15.
Hmm.
Not a very good roll.
15.
Throw a guidance on there. Plus a d4.
Sure. Alright, 16.
16. Nice.
16. All right. So, Ember, your vision does go dark for a second.
Ember?
Not Ember, Shauna.
Alright.
I was very confused.
I was also very confused. And you find yourself standing on the mountain's peak by yourself. Your allies have disappeared.
Alright.
From above the storm, in the clouds above, a face appears. The long beard of Moradin swirling with the cosmic energy of the astral plane and the realms surrounding it.
Soul Forger?
Shada, I heard your call.
Yes. Excuse me. You told me to tread carefully. I understand that. It's in our best interest to get inside. Even knowing what's beyond the wall that you've set yourself.
Do you believe this is for the greater good of the world? Or is it for a selfish desire to save your family? Answer honestly.
I think it's a bit of both. I personally can't stand what family I have left being put in this state. But at the same time, these horrible beings have threatened not only us, but the rest of the world.
You wish to deliver the artifact within the storm to free your family. And do you think the repercussions that may have?
I wouldn't. I'm not sure.
Are you ready to live with whatever outcome?
I think I am. Yes.
And will you atone for any negative outcome that is a result of your choices today?
Of course.
Very well. There's a crack of thunder, and you all hear this as Shada's eyes finish glazing over and come back into focus as the storm clouds begin to dissipate, making up this dome, revealing a number of shattered stone buildings. The architecture is nothing that you've ever seen before, and for it supposedly being thousands of years old and contained within a storm, everything is perfectly conserved. The buildings are scattered about as if there is they're all focused within a massive crater within the mountainside. Within the central point, a green beam of light shining towards the sky, now released within the clouds above. And as you take a closer look, you see not only ruined buildings and roads and carts, fresh food scattered about, but bodies. Bodies of deceased people seem to be frozen in time, freshly released. And what happens next will be a story for another time.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Guys, we have so much coming.
This is next episode. Keep saying this, but next episode is gonna be crazy.
So everyone, thank you so much for tuning to our stream tonight. If you missed on the session, don't forget to watch our podcast, listen to our podcast, watch the YouTube recording next week when we post it on YouTube and the podcast network. If you haven't already, be sure to follow our channel so you're alerted when we go live, and you can join us tomorrow for Thieves Thursday.
It's right down there.
Yeah, it's a super easy button to click, and it's also free. You should do it. But of course, as always, every session I would like to thank our amazing cast members who are joining us tonight. Starting off with Alpha Sayo, she's powerless. Tiefling.
Oh,
Except
she's
I have all the
powerless?
power in the world.
She's powerless?
Because I can erase
Maidenless?
No
That-
maidens?
No maidens?
But regardless, I'm finna get power back, and we're finna win, and then I'm finna equip the wand. That's what I'm gonna do, y'all. When I get this wand in my hands, it's over for everyone. All of them. So yeah, super excited. I'm gonna hand it over to Ember Alphraxius, our wizard, and then Flint Timbers, our gnome barbarian, played by Tyler. One person. There you go.
The man with two voices in his head.
3 now.
Yeah. 3.
3, yeah, sorry. Well, 4 if you, yeah.
They're multiplying.
I'm Moon Knight!
Oh no!
It was a lot of fun. I'm excited for you guys to learn what I learned in my whispers. You guys, most of you will be really excited. Oh, probably not. We'll see. But we'll talk about this later. But like the giving Elith the cards, the deck of many things. Like I knew there was like lots of goodies left for her, but I never expected her to draw the 2 best cards. But I'm also now very excited that she has them. I want to see what happens. It's super exciting. It's super exciting because she is a powerless character and now has the power of gods. So that's gonna be super exciting to explore. And I'm gonna pass it on to Shada Copperstone, our Tabaxi Fighter Paladin. What do you think, man?
Thank you for passing it to me, Flumber Timbaxius. I mean,
Flumber Tabaxi? Alright, I got a one-shot character.
Nice. Yeah. No,
Minotaurs? I thought they would be more of a challenge.
yeah, I that was the beefiest AC I've ever had in the campaign period, though. Even though no attacks were directed at me. But yeah, it's pretty wild. One thing I will say, that was a crazy 28 vision from Zar.
Never gonna happen again. I'm gonna go out and buy a lottery ticket right now.
I think you wasted all your luck right there.
Yeah, probably.
But,
Oh well.
But yeah, it was a great session. I can't wait to see what happens next and what lies for us on the other side, or inside of these ruins. So with that, I will pass it off to Midnight Jack, our half-elven rogue warlock.
Good evening. Thanks everyone for joining. This was fun. As always, I enjoy a good bit of roleplay. And I certainly enjoy a good bit of combat. Don't know what we just did. Celestial construct? I don't know. I'm all torn up. But I enjoyed it. Thank you so much. And with that, I'm going to pass it on to the man with so many notches on his belt, it's barely keeping up his trousers.
Thank you, Jack. Yeah, had a great time this session. I was happy to be the first kill of the game. Let's see here. I don't really got anything else. Thanks for everyone in chat today. Thanks to all the players as usual, and thanks to our always lovely DM Salkos. And with that, I'll pass it over to Hughes Eskew.
Hey guys, that was a very fun session. Couple insane things happened today. Aleph lost all of her warlock levels, and then can just now win. She just wins, guys.
Yeah. Rewrite all of us from existence.
Like, all right, no more D&D. Never existed. Then we have the long-awaited reveal of what Sam's subclass is. That was cool. Then Zark just brings up another just random luck event once again.
Yep.
See it. Oh yeah, it was fun. And I'd like to thank everybody for being here. And I'd also actually like to thank this time Zeta Kafai, I believe that's how you pronounce your username, as well as Mizugami for keeping the chat active. I've enjoyed talking to you guys for the entire duration of the stream, and I sincerely hope you guys join us next time for possibly the conclusion of Campaign 1.
What? What
What?
do you know? What do you know?
I
Tell
don't
us
even know.
tell us your secrets.
I mean,
There's
I think anything at this
no,
point's like possibly the conclusion.
I
mean,
think there's.
I mean, with Illith hanging
you
over our
could
head.
just
You
lying.
could all
This is
die. It's possible.
It's
It is-
fair.
Yeah.
every session's almost the end. No, but yeah, hello. Oh yeah, great session. And I will pass it over to our Sam Thorin, our human dragon sorcerer.
Yes, a
Nice.
human dragon sorcerer. Yeah, not quite how I expected that to get revealed, but it works. It works.
You revealed that yourself.
Yes, I did.
I can show you my
It
subclass.
was a privilege I did not have coming out of the closet. You got to out yourself.
I mean, yeah, kind of. I'm too impulsive sometimes, and it was a natural moment that came about, and it worked. Nah, it was great. It was also great to have Goddess Illith hanging over our heads. Long may she reign. Right? Also, like, I don't think Sam's quite comfortable with what they did to those poor Planeteer, but, like, very little choice.
Oh, speak for yourself.
What can you do?
I
Um,
tried very hard.
Yeah, there's no getting around that battle. You guys could turn around or fight.
Right. And
Where
I
the
will
planet
pass that
dies,
off.
You can be one too.
It's to
Right.
me.
And I believe I passed that off to Salkos.
It is. It is indeed me. Once again, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. If you haven't already, please take part in our Raid Shadow Legends campaign. We only have 5 more days to complete it, and we need as many people to sign up for it and run it as we can get, because that really helps us as a community. So thank you so much for those who have taken part already, and thank you for those who are going to take part following this stream. We appreciate everything that you do and being part of our community. If you're not already, join our Discord. We play games with each other. Sea of Thieves, Phasmophobia. There's role players for 5M in the server every day. Minecraft. It is a lot of fun, and we absolutely adore having each and every one of you to play video games and be nerdy with. I say that every week, but I mean it every single week. And also to our cast members, I absolutely love playing D&D with you guys every single week. And it's such an honor and privilege to be your dungeon master and be able to tell this story and telling the future stories of campaigns to come. So without further ado, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the follow button. And without further ado, bye!
Bye.
Good night.
In D&D. Bye.